Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Rashawn, Nicole, and Shaquina Graham. Mr. Nicole and Ms. Graham, you have been together for 7 years, engaged for 1. You don't have any children together, although both of you have children from previous relationships. Mr. Nicole, you are suing Ms. Graham for $555 for a music video you say she agreed to pay half on, and we will talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Mr. Nicole, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here today?
Your Honor, like you said, me and Shaquina have been together for a very long time. I'm deeply in love with Shaquina. We've been going through ups and downs like any other relationship goes through in their 20s. Now, one of the biggest issues we're having is insecurity and trust. For example, I do music, we own a label, we're both partners of the label. We go to a strip club to go ahead and promote for more models to come, to either be in our music videos or for us to use for promo uses. So she knows already what we do, how we're gonna move, right? We go to the label, we go to the strip club. Of course, we're there for about 10 minutes before she starts acting crazy. And when I say acting crazy, she starts acting like she doesn't know why we're there. She's elbowing the strippers away from me, taking my phone out their hands. And all we're doing is the same thing we always do when we go to establishment. We're trying to make sure we can promote and network as best as possible.
Now, Ms. Graham, he says that, you know, you go in there for legitimate business purposes and you lose your mind. What happens?
Your Honor, I don't necessarily lose my mind. My issue is if we are going for business purposes, he walks over, the stripper approaches him. Now, if we're going for business purposes, you should be speaking to that stripper, not her carrying on a conversation for 5 minutes until I get up and I approach. And then I ask, what is this conversation about? Because he's not speaking, she is. But if we're here for business, you should be speaking to her, explaining what the business would be about. But
So you don't like the direction of the conversation?
The direction of the conversation was...
So why are you worried? I mean, if he's not saying anything to her, whatever she's saying, she's starting a conversation.
Right.
How does that implicate him in some wrongdoing?
He wasn't in the wrong, but it was personal. She was giving him a personal conversation. It wasn't about work. It wasn't about the business.
How do you know?
Giving him, when I approached him, it was about a girl stealing her money.
So? Next.
Again, Your Honor, I don't understand. I don't understand. For example, we had a hip-hop show that we went to, and again, I wasn't there to perform at this hip-hop show. I was only there to do networking. I don't know if it's bad timing. I don't know if it's not in my favor with the odds in the universe, but I know for a fact I was sitting there with my back towards the stage. I'm networking with a couple people. It just so happens Shaquina walks to the bathroom. At the same time that she leaves, maybe about 2 seconds later, there's a female performing on the stage. I don't know what happened. All I know is I turn around and she's like gyrating on my neck. Everybody's staring at me, but again, I'm not supposed to be a part of this.
Right.
My back is turned.
Ms. Graham, what do you have to say to that?
Your Honor, my issue with that was, when I came from the bathroom, Your Honor, this is how she had him by the forehead. On the back of his neck. That was a lot.
That was a lot.
As your girlfriend, even if we're doing business, once she slapped your forehead, you should have got up and you should have moved.
It's a state of shock.
Out of respect for me. You know, it may have been a state of shock, but after the second roll, you still should have got up and moved. Rolled right over to the other side.
But again, this is a trust issue that we have.
There does seem to be a trust issue. I want to talk about something specific. You had a meeting.
Yes.
And she could not make the meeting. And she wanted you to cancel the meeting.
Yes.
Because she believes that you needed to be together. Could you explain that circumstance to me, please?
So again, we had a meeting with the indie label in New York City. It's a very important meeting. We live in Brooklyn, so it's like we're always doing things around the kind of industry that we want to be in, but we're not really hitting the goals that we want to.
I got you.
Because you got to shake the right hands, not every hand, right?
Right.
We're starting to get to that point. We get a meeting. She knows about this meeting from weeks on end. Now, it becomes the day of the meeting. She knows the meeting is going to be taking place during the same time she's at work, because she works a regular 9 to 5 as well. So a couple minutes before the meeting, well, before I'm supposed to get ready for the meeting, she calls me. Becomes an argument, of course, of let's push the meeting back. Now, anybody that's doing business and you're going to somebody to do, you can't tell them, hey, I need you, but I'm gonna tell you, not right now. I'm gonna need you later.
Yeah.
You can't.
I want you to do something for me, but on my time.
Not right now. I'm gonna tell you when to do it for me. So I'm like, you know, sweetheart, we can't do that. I got to go to the meeting. I'm going to have to be able to handle this without you. It became such a big deal that I ended up missing the meeting. So I didn't even get the connection that I needed. We didn't even see what we was going to do with it.
Okay, Ms. Graham, what's your version of that story?
My version of that story is something he has not told you. I was Rashawn's manager, starting out, 3 years. Right. We just hired a new manager. So when it comes to business meetings, I feel I should be there. Yes, I do have a 9 to 5. Yes, I did ask him to reschedule the meeting. May have been wrong, but I'm your manager. I'm acting manager. I feel as if I should be in these meetings. I don't feel as if I should miss it. Now, him missing the meeting due to us arguing, that was my fault. Because I could have cut it short and left it alone. But I did not, because I do feel a need to be there, because I was the manager. I helped.
But is it
Did you know when the meeting was set that it was set during a time when you were unable to? Why did you wait so long to approach the issue?
I did not wait long. I told Rashawn to reschedule that meeting from the beginning when he got that date and that time.
Can I give you a little hint? There was a time somebody wanted to have a meeting with me. They gave me like 9 different times. I didn't get back to them within a half an hour, and all 9 times were gone. Sometimes it's just like you dealing with people who are moving and making money. They're not goofing around. They got X number of time. They got 15 minutes for you. You make that 15 minutes if they got something you need. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's just basic business advice. It had nothing to do with you being a bad person.
No,
and I love your hair, by the way.
Thank you.
I've been meaning to say that since I got out here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You talked about a threesome, and it didn't go well. Surprise, surprise. Who wants to tell me that story first?
I actually want to start that off.
Go right ahead, Mr. Nicole.
I got pushed out the way.
I need you to hurry up.
Why don't you tell me what your concerns are with him?
Communication. We do argue, like any other couple. But Rashawn has this thing to where he may be out and I may not be with him. So I will blow him up. I will blow him up. Hey, what time are you coming? When are you coming home? I've tried to slow down on that.
Yeah.
So recently, he had an event recently, and he went to the event. I didn't contact Rashawn. Rashawn contacted me about 10:30 p.m. and informed me he would be heading home, asked me did I cook. I didn't hear again from Rashawn till 1:30 a.m.
That is true.
Hang on, I'm gonna give you a chance.
That is true, because I fell asleep. I woke back up at 1:30 a.m., contacted Rashawn. He told me he was on the train 3 stops away. Rashawn's my best friend. I've been with him for 7 years. He's kind of all I know. If you call me and you tell me you're coming at 10:30, I expect you to be there at 10:30. 10:35 maybe, or I'm calling you. Hey, babe, where you at? You said you was gonna be at 10:30.
So how late was he? How late was he?
He got home at 2:30 a.m.
And he was supposed to be there at?
I mean, not necessarily supposed to be there, but he contacted me at 10:30 and said he was on the way.
Oh, gotcha.
Now, if you guys went to do promo or whatever, fine. Call me,
text me, and say, hey.
Well, now we're gonna get on a trolley, we're gonna do this in the city, I'm not coming right now. Text me, reassure me, because you know I will blow you up and say, babe, where you at? You know how I am.
You said an expression that lights me up, which is, you know how I am. When people tell me, you know how I am, they're pretty much telling me, I know I'm wrong.
Talk to him, please.
And you know how wrong I am.
Jeez.
But I want you to adjust to the level of wrong that I currently am, so I don't have to fix what's wrong with me. That's basically what you know how I am means. You gotta be able to be comfortable enough in your own skin and your own relationship where he can be late and you don't lose your mind, where you don't have to blow up his phone. He knows you'll call it.
Right.
That's about your security.
Right.
And not his, every once in a while stuff happens.
Yeah.
I've been in New York, stuff happens. You with me?
Yeah, I'm with you. Yes, ma'am.
And that's just love.
Right. And I'm gonna go both, because I can let him do him, and I go do my part. But I would rather be there. I would. That's just me. Yeah. That's just me. That's just me.
Can I say this? That's just me is the opening statement, and the last statement of a book that has nothing in it.
Yeah, gotcha.
My book started with, this is me, but the me I was at your age, I don't even recognize now.
Gotcha. Got it.
Because the book is about growth. It's not that this is where I am and this is where I'll be. That's all I'm trying to say to you.
Gotcha. Got it.
That's all I'm trying to say to you.
Yes.
This wasn't my idea. I thought about it as a male, but it's not my idea. Any man that's in a relationship, I think you can kind of go with
Leave Nick alone. Nick is in a good situation. We don't want to fuck it up. Leave Nick alone. You talked about a threesome, and it didn't go well. Surprise, surprise. Who wants to tell me that story first?
I actually want to start that off.
Go right ahead, Mr. Nicole.
Again, we've been together for a very long time, so anybody that's been in a long-term relationship, you know, sex sometimes becomes, you hit the normalcy of it, right?
Right.
You're trying to spice it up.
It becomes regular, yeah.
Yeah, any way you can. So this wasn't my idea. I thought about it as a male, but it's not my idea. Any man that's in a relationship, I think you can kind of go with
Leave Nick alone. Nick is in a good situation. We don't want to fuck it up.
You don't never
Leave Nick
you don't
alone.
never ask for the threesome. You never ask for a threesome. You let that be like her idea.
Right.
You let her run with
Right.
it. You don't want to be the person that pushes the envelope on that. So she came to me with the idea with a mutual friend. Of course, I was with it.
You were down for it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not going to deny it. I'm
I
not going to deny it. We ended up going out that night, went to the party, everything was good. We came home. We ended up starting to interact. As soon as it became time for me to give attention to the other female, I got pushed out the way.
That's not true.
She got yanked out the way.
That is not true.
Hang on.
Stormed out the room, and then the whole mood is done. So not only did we not get threesome, which
You
we
didn't get a
wanted,
twosome. You got nothing.
I didn't get anything.
But that's not true.
Right.
But
And
that's
then-
not true.
And then we lose a friend.
Okay. Ms. Graham, what do you say
That's
happened?
not what happened.
You tell me what you
Because
said
the
happened.
threesome happened. She was being very aggressive on my lady parts. So therefore, I'm gonna give you the reaction I gave him. I need you to hurry up. Because I need her to get off of me. She's hurting me. I didn't storm out the room. It didn't stop. I just needed him to hurry up.
It was stopped. it was definitely stopped.
I can't believe I'm about to say this. Communication is key in any circumstance.
I thought I was communicating with my
You have to speak up.
I thought I was doing that by saying...
say gently. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah,
You know what
say
I mean?
something.
Gently,
Say
hold on.
something.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Ease up. Anything. There's a whole lot of different ways. Words are always better than a whole lot of flailing about. That's number one. I don't know that in that circumstance at all. I'm just saying in general, that's gold. And my question to you is, given the fact that you don't like him talking to women too much, why in the world would you invite another woman to your bed?
It's not that I don't like Rashawn talking to women. And that's why I'm not sure where Rashawn is getting I don't like him talking to women thing from. That's not it. Because Rashawn talks to women all the time. That is not my issue. My issue is, with that situation, if I'm telling you to hurry, I'm telling you in my eyes to hurry up. Rashawn knows how I am. I'm very comfortable with who I am all the time. That's how Rashawn met me. If I'm not, how do you get things like threesome?
I have got to say this to you. Women often believe they have expressed themselves when they have not. Men know what you tell them. Do you know what I mean? They know what you tell
Right.
them. And you didn't, with my eye, wait a minute, you might have been surprised it was so good. Who knows? You have to actually use your words. And you do have trouble. He was talking to a stripper, but the conversation was going one way too long, and that upset you.
Correct.
You're not there for the threesome, that.
Right.
Emotionally, you're not there. If there's one thing I could get him to change or to do that would make this relationship work for you, what would it be?
Him not... You know what? Communication is one. We have to work on that, but that comes with both of us. But after talking to you, Judge, I got to work on myself. I don't even think Yeah, hey, I guess I'm the problem. But I have insecurities. I do, you know, and they're not big, but I'm 5 years older than Rashawn. When I met Rashawn, I was a little bigger. So it's just a lot of things play parts in that. Rashawn's a handsome guy. My man is handsome. I know that. He gets it all the time. So sometimes, yeah.
Do you know that you're beautiful?
I know I'm beautiful. I know I'm
You sure
very
you know
good.
that?
Yes, he tells me every day, multiple times a day. I know that. But I still...
Wig, no wig, makeup, no makeup, lashes or not.
I still have my...
Whatever Gucci Ball he got going on.
And he does. He don't care. But I have my days. I do. I have my days, and it's nothing against Rashawn. I just have my days.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to just do this because it's going to tickle me. Because I know y'all ain't leaving one another, but you want $555 for the beauty of it. How did you get there?
Okay, so we, like I said, we're business partners with this label. So we have a camera crew, but we do like per diem to make sure everybody has like some kind of way of eating, even though we're not getting like the money we want right now. Correct. So we agreed to pay him a certain amount of money. She was supposed to come up with half of the money. I paid the whole entire thing so that she can give me half of the money back, the day of the actual shoot, the video shoot. I pay him. I'm waiting for the money. I ask for it one day. But you know, you're in relationships. So you ask for it one day, then stuff happens in life. A couple of days go by, I start looking around. And when I say start looking around, I start checking my pockets. Like,
right.
Where's this money that I was supposed to get back from her? And I never got it back.
I got you.
So with that...
Don't worry about it. He ain't getting the money.
He ain't getting
Don't worry about it. He ain't getting the money. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I want to tell you why I really, really, really like you. You are one of the few people that I have met in the 13 years that I've been doing this who got through every single solitary commentary I had about them, had an epiphany, had a moment of, you know what, you're on the nose, and then at the end of it said, when I asked you what he needed to change and you said nothing, I'm the problem. First person to ever do that. And I congratulate you on it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No.
Even
people
though
who can say, I know I was wrong, can grow. And people who can grow can have anything they want. You know what I'm saying? Good brother, keep him.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so
Thank
you were lovely. Absolutely wondrous, sweet. My best
you.
to both of you. Thank you, guys. Nice to meet you as well. See, I didn't get too close.
Talk to somebody. I got to talk to somebody.
Right. No, did you say you're
I knew that.
I saw you.
Judge, today's case is Eyes Wide Shut.
Tattoos, roses, fingernails, and birthdays. I've got a couple who can't get it right because they're worried about all the wrong things.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Promise Bruce and Paris Mayo. Mr. Bruce and Ms. Mayo, you have been together for 1 year, engaged for 1 month, and you can't decide whether or not you should go ahead and get married or call it a day. If you do decide to call it a day, Mr. Bruce, you're seeking $600 in damages, and Ms. Mayo, you are countersuing for $635, and we will talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Mr. Bruce, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship, why you're engaged, but not quite sure if you should marry her or leave her?
Well, Your Honor, I feel like my relationship is in turmoil, which is why I'm here today, but I also feel like there's light in the darkness. I'm fully engaged to my fiance, and I just want us to work out. Howbeit, we do have a lot of relationship issues. Like one time, Your Honor, me, her, and her friend, we did go out to a club. After exiting the club, I noticed that her friend was grabbing roses and smacking random guys in the face with roses. These are grown men. And me, as the only man around her, and being in the Navy as a military man, I tried to protect her friend. Me and her friend got into an altercation about what she was doing because she was wrong. Instead of Paris taking my side when she noticed that, she took her friend's side. I then proceeded to call the Uber. I said, Paris, it's time for us to go. We cannot be here anymore. Instead of Paris getting in the Uber with me, she sided with her friend and stayed there, leaving me by myself to go home. Another time, Your Honor, me and Paris went out to a dinner for her birthday. Her friends were there. My friends were there as well. We were having a good time. Me and my friend left to go to the bathroom because we needed to talk. What guys do mostly when they go out, they talk about stuff.
Y'all going in the bathroom and talk? I thought that was just us. I had no idea that was a thing. But go ahead, Mr.
It was a code
Mr.
word.
Bruce. I appreciate it.
It was a cold word, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
We didn't really go to the bathroom.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
But when we came back to the dinner table, we noticed that her and all of her friends were gone. We didn't know where they went. We just know that they left us. And it hurt me because me and Paris came there together. When we did end up finding out where Paris went, we went there, we showed up, her and her friends were together. Paris then proceeded to text me after I went to the bar to get something to drink and said, just know after tonight, we're over. I didn't understand why we were being over.
Okay. Ms. Mayo, now Mr. Bruce has told me a couple of stories that would seem to indicate that you're not really in a relationship with him, you're just kind of hanging out with him and your friends come first. Would you care to describe those situations in a different way that would give me another vision, or is that really true?
Some of it's true, Your Honor. The day of my birthday, I get home, him and his friends getting all dressed up and stuff, and, you know, he gets me a cinnamon bun and a necklace. And I said, okay, you know.
Well, what's wrong with a cinnamon bun and a necklace?
Because, Your
Exactly.
Honor, no, be quiet. On his birthday, I went out my way, and I got, it wasn't much, but Nike sweater, you know, wasn't much, cost $100, you know, Nike slippers, some socks, you know, a pair of drawers, a cake, and some balloons, you know. But around the time, you know, the necklace, I just felt like maybe I was being ungrateful a little bit because I didn't know if it was real or fake. And I shouldn't have did that. But the cinnamon bun, I didn't even get a chance to even eat the cinnamon buns. I have a friend, we're no longer friends, and she felt some type of way already about our relationship. So she kept making little side comments, and she was like, well, we need to go to the next destination. I left her in charge on my birthday because he wasn't trying to...
You left her in charge of your birthday?
I left her in charge where we needed to go, what location we needed to be. She said, well, I'm gonna pay for your Uber. He heard that before him and his friend ran off gallywag into the bathroom. I don't know what they went to go do, so they knew we were gonna take the Uber. We went outside and we caught the Uber. I was intoxicated. I wasn't thinking straight. So we left him. It wasn't like that.
I'm so confused. Let me say this. Let me say, can I just say this as a general thing? I don't know if this is a cultural thing going on with this generation, but the significance of the birthday and how much bling and what type of bling and what kind of presents and he should pay for my nails or my hair, I think we've gone way too far with that. A relationship is not about what you can show. This is what he got me. This is what he's doing. This is what the relationship is about how you feel about one another. And if he bothered to get you something, a necklace and a cinnamon bun, it wasn't, birthday worthy. Y'all wasted a lot of time. Got mad about who's gonna pay for the Uber. So what do you think the main problem is? You don't think he's attentive enough? He thinks you're wishy-washy.
I'm wishy-washy because sometimes, he'll spend things on him. He'll tell me I don't deserve to get taken out due to a mood that I'm in. He belittles me. He talks about my depression all the time.
Do you suffer from depression?
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you talk about her depression? Does it make you mad? You can't take other people's mental health issues personally. She's not being depressed in an effort to annoy you. She's just depressed. Do you understand that?
Yeah, and I think depressed is a cover-up word.
Wow.
For what?
I think it's a cover-up word for her trying to compensate for something that her past relationships have caused her. And I don't think it's necessarily depression that's causing her to act in this manner. I really do not.
What do you think is making her act in that manner?
It's
her past relationships.
No, it's you.
It's her past relationships.
Okay.
She's been hurt in the past, is what you're telling me?
Yes, ma'am.
And she's taking it out on you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that possible?
No. Some of that's true, but we got over that a year ago. The problem is where I messed up at telling him about my 2 marriages, and he, you know, I didn't know
You've been married twice?
Yes.
Ms. Mayo, you 25.
Yes.
And
Yes, I've been married twice.
and you think about doing it again?
No, not at all.
Well, what you doing engaged then?
I'm trying my hardest to make it work, but it just seems like it's getting worse.
Yes, Your Honor. So about 5 years ago, me and Paris did know each other. We were only hanging out. We got to a point where we did have sex a couple times. One day she did end up calling me and she said, "Hey, promise, I'm pregnant." I said, "Okay," and immediately got nervous. I froze. I did not know what to do.
There was an issue about her believing that she was pregnant. Tell me about what happened when she believed she was pregnant.
Wow.
Yes, Your Honor. So about 5 years ago, me and Paris did know each other. We were only hanging out. I wanted to be much more than just friends, but at the same time, I knew from the stories that I've heard, she hasn't always been faithful, but I still wanted her. We got to a point where we did have sex a couple times. I mean, it wasn't, I don't know if it was mutual, it was just between us, or she was going out and having sex with other people.
Oh.
Only thing I could say,
I was going to say, I didn't know if the sex was mutual. I was at, oh, we got a whole nother set of problems. Go ahead.
So I didn't know if it was just between us or she was going out and doing her thing.
Right.
But
Exclusive, not
Yes,
mutual. That's the word you were looking for.
I was also going out and doing other things too. So it's not like I was just gonna put it all off on her. One day she did end up calling me and she said, "Hey, promise, I'm pregnant." I said, "Okay," and immediately got nervous. I froze. I did not know what to do. So I asked Paris, I said, "By you telling me this information, do you want me to be in a child's life as a father, or do you just want me to be a baby daddy and solely just play that role?" Paris responded to me very negatively. Instead of talking to me...
What did she say?
Instead of talking to me, she just basically said...
What did I say?
She said, "Neither. I'm getting an abortion." I text her back. I said, "Well, what can I do?" She never responded to me.
That's not what you said.
Okay, Ms. Mayo, what is your recollection?
That's not how it went.
Well, you tell me.
So he came 5 years ago, I want to say, he came out here. I was doing my thing. I was young, like I'm supposed to. I don't care. Like, I'm not scared to admit that. But when I met him, you know, he gave me the impression that he wasn't talking to nobody else, so I stopped talking to other guys. But when we did something, my period didn't come.
Did you do anything not to get pregnant? Birth control.
No.
Why not?
I wasn't thinking. But I wasn't pregnant. I didn't say I was. I said I assumed I was pregnant.
But you weren't. You were just late.
I was late because at first I took the test and said I was, and then it wasn't. So when I expressed that to him, the first thing he said out of his mouth in that text message was, "Well, was it mine?" So that's when I said, "You know what, forget it, I'll get an abortion." That's exactly how it went.
Ooh.
So.
That tells everybody a lot. First of all, Ms. Mayo, if you just out with a dude and hanging around, you have to use birth control. You know what I mean? You didn't get pregnant, thank God, because you guys would have made a mess out of that whole thing. But you have to use birth control. You can't be in control of your life if you're not in control of your fertility. If you're not in control of your fertility, you would be stuck with whomever for the rest of your life because you didn't want to take the 10 minutes to go to the store or do whatever you had to do. You with me? And same goes for you. It is not just a woman's responsibility. You have to make sure you don't become a baby daddy before you're ready by taking precautions yourself. Are you with me? That would require an answer. Are you with me?
Yes, Your Honor, I am with you.
I see so clearly what's wrong here. And I'm gonna tell you in a minute, but I'm gonna talk about a couple of more things first.
And it's been hell since I moved in there.
Why on earth would you suggest that we move in, be together, because it doesn't even seem like you've had any happy moments together? Do you like him?
I love him.
You seem to be exercised by the fact that she has an ex's tattoo on her. Tell me about that.
Who cares?
Ms. Mayo, I will get to you. I am speaking to Mr. Bruce.
Because it's not just about the tattoo.
What's it about?
It's the fact that not only does she have the tattoo, but she's constantly speaking about this man. Every conversation that she has with me about our relationship ends up going right back to her last relationship with him. We can't create any new experiences at all. I say, let's move in, let's get a new house. She tells me how her last house was diminished.
Mr. Bruce, based upon the trajectory of your relationship to date, why on earth would you suggest that we move in, be together, because it doesn't even seem like you've had any happy moments together?
We've had happy moments, Your Honor, and she shows a glimmer of hope every once in a while. And those every once in a whiles are the moments that make me have just a little bit more faith that maybe those moments will later on in life stick.
He's a liar. The reason why he asked me, actually we agreed for me to move in this year, was because he lost his rank. You know, with the military, you get extra money. You get extra funds for being married to someone. So I offered to help him pay his rent. And me being dumb, because I loved him, I accepted the engagement and the moving in. And it's been hell since I moved in there.
You moved in to help him out?
Yeah.
Do you like him?
I love him.
Because?
Sometimes, you know, things aren't perfect, but sometimes he acts like he has my back, which I thought he had my back, you know, but coming here, throwing the marriages in my face, that's really like, that hits for me, because when I told him somebody else did that to me, he was all like, and this was like a week ago, and someone said, well, you're young and you've been married this and that, you know. He was all for me, like saying, oh, well, you know, it's okay, don't worry about it. And then we get here and you want to throw it in my face that I was married twice. If you felt that way, you shouldn't have got with me. You know, I'm not perfect, and I even told him that. Like, I'm dealing with my own skeletons. I'm not perfect, but I have broken up with him before he lost his rank. I've broken up with him and I stayed gone. He texted my phone a few weeks or a month later. You know, I was going to stay gone, but I tried to give it a chance because I thought he changed.
I got it. Do you still want to marry her, Mr. Bruce?
Yes, Your Honor. Being without her makes me actually sad and depressed and miserable. I can't imagine being in a house without her.
Being with her makes you sad, depressed, and miserable. Do you see that part?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you see that part?
Let
me tell you. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell both of you to run. I don't think you're gonna do it, but I'm gonna tell both of you to run. Neither one of you have any business being together, and let me tell you why. Relationships are about an ongoing sense of growth in the same direction. There are going to be bumps in the road, no doubt, but you guys don't have bumps. You regularly fall into the Grand Canyon of nonsense. You don't have good communication skills. You don't have a sense of all the wrong things are important to you. You're talking necklaces and cinnamon buns and roses and tattoos, shiny, blingy things that don't mean anything. How he treated me on my birthday and, oh, you know, did he pay for the Uber and all that. Ain't none of that important. You know, I wrote a book called Dear Sonali. It's to the daughter I would never have, and I'm gonna give it to you. Most of this book is about the things that you need to deal with, which is your sense of self, your sense of importance. You're 25 years old and you keep getting married. There's something wrong with that. You're staying with a cat that don't make you happy at all, that you can't be happy with someone unless you're happy with yourself first. And you have to be competent and complete and whole and passionate and self-possessed, and you're not. Most of this book is not about how to get a man. Most of this book is about how to be happy whether you have a man or not. And that's what you need to learn how to do. Let me tell you about being beautiful. This woman is striking. If you're just going with that, now this had nothing to do with your value. You get so struck by the pretty, you don't notice that the rest of it isn't there for the two of you. You put up with all of this, you know, she hurt my heart with this, she did that, and the other things, that it's not a positive relationship because every time she walks into the room, your heart pauses. What you need to do is be grown enough to say, yes, she is beautiful, but she may not be for me. And just because you've had a relationship and you've had history, and I hear this all the time, well, we've been together for so long and I love him. Yes, you have feelings. You can have feelings for a lot of people, but some people you just don't need to be with. It says nothing negative about her and nothing negative about you. It's just that you two aren't good together. So stop putting so much stock in your relationship so you can change your Facebook status or put it there. Don't, you know, or the rides or getting my hair and nails, all of that. My husband never got my hair and nails. I don't even understand that. It's a thing these days, but I don't understand it. But he does fill up my gas tank and he tells me when my tires are low. That's what you need a man for. I just want you to be whole in yourself. I bet you're as beautiful on the inside as you are on the outside, but you've got something that ain't ticking quite right. And until you get your ticker to go all the way around right, no man is going to be satisfied with you, and you're not going to be satisfied with any man. Do you understand that? Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with having a glitch in your head. I got 6, 7 in mine, and I've done fine. There will be no recovery in this matter. Good luck to the both of you.
I know you got a little emotional back there. Judge told you guys you should run. Do you think you guys can remain friends?
No. Not gonna happen.
Okay. Well, what's next for you then?
Continue to work towards my dream, becoming a correction officer, and just take care of my son. So that's the best I can do.
Judge Lynn said, you know, you guys may very well love each other, but it just may not be the right fit. How do you react to that?
Well, I feel like when you're truly in love with somebody, you endure a lot. I feel like as a man, it's my responsibility to make sure that she's happy, so whatever she wants to do moving forward, I'll make sure it makes her happy.
Judge, today's case is Church Girl.
He says she's uptight and not right. She says he's laid out and liquored up. Let's see if we can figure out a way to keep these two together.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Tanika Curry and Titus Curry. Mr. and Mrs. Curry, you have been together for 5 years, married for 4, and you have 1 child together. Mrs. Curry, you have brought Mr. Curry here seeking $40 for a broken walker. We're going to talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Mr. Curry, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your marriage and why we're here in divorce court today?
Well, for starters, you know, my wife, she's dramatic when it comes to drinking.
She's dramatic?
Yes, ma'am. She think I drink, you know, excessively, but throughout the week, I only a few beers here and there, but on the weekend, I might turn up a little bit.
You turn up a little bit?
Yes, ma'am. And she, you know, she just takes it too far. She's religious. She's been in church her whole life. So she demonizes people who drink or smoke. So I feel like that's becoming an issue in our marriage because she airs it to all of our, you know, our family members and people like that. So I think she need to really, you know, just tone it down a little bit. Yeah, just chill a little bit.
Now, when we are moving the turned-up dial, 1 is stone cold sober.
Right.
10 is lit to the gills. Where are you on any given weekend?
Occasionally I've hit an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
But typically you're a...
Yeah, maybe, you know, 4 or 5.
You say one time he skipped paying the rent because he spent his money on liquor. Tell me about that.
He said, well, I ain't got the money. I done blowed it all on me and my friends. He's like, we got to find somewhere else to go. And I was like, no. So I ended up working more to make the money up.
Mr. Curry, did you blow the rent money on liquor?
That's the excuse I gave her, but, you know...
What really happened?
I was really fed up with coming home, and there was, you know, the house being a mess, because I was working more than she was in many places during the relationship. But I was fed up with coming home and her being there all day and nothing really being clean, the food. you know, food not being prepared. And I knew in the beginning she wasn't a, you know, a homekeeper, but along the way when we had our daughter, you know, I felt that she would at least
pick up a game a little bit.
Yeah, try to participate a little bit. But I told her that, you know, we could move on because I had another plan, but she think I just blew the money. But there's been times, you know, she didn't pay at all and I paid, you know, so.
But let me ask you this, where did the money go? I understand you didn't want to go home. I understand she wasn't cleaning the house. I got that part. But what actually happened to the money? Did you spend it on liquor?
Not all of it. That's a lot of liquor. But I did have a few debts that I, you know, that
you
I
paid.
Yeah.
Why did you choose to use the money for something other than rent when you know rent keeps a roof over your head? I'm not quite sure I understand your reasoning.
My goal for our marriage is to be independent, not having a slave every day, you know, to meet.
To make ends meet, yeah.
So I'm looking for, like, in the future, maybe we get an RV. And the only way to bring her out of that psychological, you know, slave everyday mentality was to have us, you know, live in a car, get ahead on some of our debts, you know, for a couple of
Live
weeks.
in a car, did you say?
Yeah.
Wait, no. What you're trying to tell me is you're trying to get her out of the everyday slaving for money mentality by impoverishing yourself to the extent that you must live in a car. You thought that would make her want to work less?
Only temporarily, so we could meet a quota.
You know, Mr. Curry, I'm going to congratulate you. I've been on this show for 13 years, and rarely am I dumbstruck. But you managed it.
Oh.
I have never in my life heard anything quite that convoluted. Mrs. Curry, there's so much to unpack here, I don't even know where to start. So let's start with the easy thing. Do you not keep a clean house?
I feel that once you mess up, then you clean it up right away. And I feel like if a job called me in on my days off, I have no time to clean.
Right.
But I was thinking, like, before I met him, hiring a maid because I work so much.
Mm-hmm. And she did
well,
tell me that.
if she works so much, why don't you help clean since you want a clean house?
And, you know, that's in the beginning, I told her it was okay that she didn't cook or clean. And that it was fine until she began to nag me about my shortcomings. And so she didn't understand the things that I was tolerating within her. So I had to begin to, you know, bring her memory or her vision back.
What was she nagging you about?
Drinking, first and foremost. You know, we would go in the beginning, it wasn't that bad. It was only weekends. And then it kind of led to drinking more often, dealing with her. But yeah.
Oh, she drove you to drink.
She drove me crazy. Crazy. But,
what was she saying? What was she doing? Be Mrs. Curry for a minute and give me an example of Mrs.
Why
Curry.
you drinking? Why you doing that? You know, you should be doing it. You doing it just nagging. You know, so it just kind of took a toll on me. And I would address it, you know, in a cordial manner. Mm-hmm. But in the beginning. But after 4 years of the same behavior, like I had a friend we would go visit on the weekend, and you know, his wife, his kids, me and my wife and my kid, and we would drink outside. You know, that was the time she knew what was going on the weekend. But for some reason, she would always find her way out to nag me and disturb me about, you know, drinking. You know, instead, I just think it was more so of her wanting my attention, because she's very manipulative when it comes to my attention. You know, she demonizes.
Explain that to me.
She demonizes all of my friends. You know, if it's one guy I was hanging with, my main homeboy, you know, we would kick it on the weekend, you know, and then she started telling me that, okay, he's a hoe, you know. She didn't even really know him. So, okay, if I switched to another homeboy and hang with him, the other guy, she'd say, well, you know, he's a dope dealer. You know, it was never.
It was always something. They were never good enough. Let me ask you this. You say she's manipulative with respect to trying to get your attention. If you're kicking it with your homeboys on the weekend and if she's working all the time, maybe the problem is you need to kick it with her a little bit, and then she won't be so jealous of your homeboy. Have you ever, like, put that into the equation and toss that around a bit, see if that'll get you anywhere?
I did, but it really didn't. That's not the explanation, because I'm with her Monday through Friday. every day.
Mr. Curry, I'm gonna throw this out here. You don't have to respond if you don't want to. But since you're the only person she's been with, you're the only instructor she's had. So where have you fallen light on that? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Mrs. Curry, what do you think about the time and the attention that the two of you give to one another? Do you think he spends too much time with his friends and not enough time with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Give me an example of how a week goes that makes you feel abandoned.
When he just say, like on my days off, I be wanting to do something like go to the movies or whatever, then something comes up and it's like, oh, plans change. Like if his homeboy call and say, oh, I'm throwing this cookout, boy, come on over. And he's, oh, running, I can't go with you.
Let me ask Mrs. Curry, and I want you to take an objective look at this. Are you fun to be around when he's around you? I mean, or is it always you telling him about his deficiencies? Because that'll keep a brother out the house faster than anything.
I try to be fun to hang around.
You do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, you're not a chit-chatter, are you, Mrs. Curry? That's all right.
Chit-chat. Let's get into the chit-chat.
You want to get into chit-chat?
Yes,
what about
ma'am.
the chit-chat, Mr. Curry?
She's always on the phone with her church members. He was drunk again. You know, he was drunk again. I think there's a certain, you can share some things, but if people don't have your best interest in mind, your home, you know, you shouldn't always tell them what's going on within the home, you know, and she's really young. I understood she was really young, you know, and we developed.
How old was she when you two
it was about
married?
26. She was 26,
26.
I think, and I was like, what, 31?
26, not that young.
Well, yeah, it ain't been it's young if you're green, you know, and
Gotcha.
she's been really green along the way.
She was inexperienced.
She was a virgin.
Yeah,
she was a virgin when I met her, you know, unexperienced in a lot of areas, grew up in the church. I understood that, you know. I was actually celibate about 7 years before I met her. I met her. I really had given up on the thought of marriage, but I met her and I was like, well, you know, hey, it's a possibility. I can give it a shot.
Ooh, wait a minute, wait a minute. What about her made you change your mind about that possibility of marriage? Because this is a good thing.
The chasteness that the possibility that a woman would, you know, keep herself for the love of her creator was very attractive to me. You know, at the time.
Is that it?
Yeah. And it was more. That ain't it.
You had me all excited, Mr. Curry. I thought I was going to have a moment where I could turn this thing around. You were going to tell me how intelligent, funny, pretty. No, she just was a virgin, so that was cool.
Well, I think all the other stuff, the values and stuff, all that comes along.
That she was a good church going.
Yeah, all that comes along with that. But that means a lot these days. You know it.
But you don't like it now that you're with her.
I mean, she don't really, you know, I started out, but she don't really like the bedroom kind of, you know. I need her to kind of, because I'm from the streets.
I know you like it.
I'm from the streets. You feel me? I'm from the
but
streets.
But now, Mr. Curry, I'm gonna throw this out here. You don't have to respond if you don't want to. But since you're the only person she's been with, you're the only instructor she's had. So where have you fallen light on that? I mean, you know what I'm saying? If she don't know what to do, maybe you didn't.
Well, I've tried along the way, but I've taken into consideration, you know, because she told me in the beginning she don't like smoking. And I started smoking, you know, socially as I drink cigarettes occasionally. And I think that's a turnoff for her.
I think you need to learn how to live your life, especially now that you have a child. And you have to do so as a mature woman who understands what needs to happen and is willing to learn and grow and be better than. Tell me what you think's going wrong at your house.
You know, I think that when we first met, he said, oh, I like to cook and clean. And I was like,
cool, you can, right?
Yes, Your Honor. And then we got to a point to, like, when we didn't have a child, everything was so organized. And then it got to a point he just got into the I don't care mode. So I was like, you don't care no more. And I just feel like I shouldn't care either.
Well, if she's not going to assist and help out, you know, why should I continue to put forth effort? Because it don't really take a lot of effort to pick up behind yourself. You know what I mean? If she's not going to assist me and help out at the house, and I'm working too, 'cause don't try to feed the narrative that I don't work. Sometimes I'm out, because I'll leave a job sometimes because I believe you should know your worth. But, you know, if she's not going to help out, I just began to grow discouraged, as I am at this point. That's why, you know, we seeking your assistance today.
Let me ask you this, because I'm always interested in me. You know, everybody's discouraged and unhappy. Did you ever sit down and discuss, not fuss, discuss what was distressing to the two of you? Did you ever sit down now, baby? This is going a little bit over. If you could just, things would be a little better. You ever do that?
And that's why it's discouraging, because we've had those talks.
And it didn't work out?
It didn't work.
Did you have those discussions?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what came of them?
He would say he gonna change and do this and do that. It didn't ever happen.
Well, since I can't figure out what's going on between the two of you, I have your sister on the phone, Ariel Curry. Ms. Curry, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. When you look at this union, what do you see?
I see a nut and a fruitcake.
Can you expand on that a bit for me?
I mean, like, I told my brother when he first met her that she is way too immature for you. Like, you can't fix what's going on up there. I mean, like...
Is it your contention there's not enough going on up there with Mrs. Curry?
Oh, yeah. That's very much so. Like, he used to bring her around to the gatherings, family gatherings and whatnot. And she would run around screaming, "King Dingaling, King Dingaling," chasing them with the kids running around. I'm like, Tanika, stop saying this.
I think it's more so she ain't really, you know, she don't know the code, because she, like I say, she's been in the church her whole life.
Right.
You know, she has a lot of great attributes about her, but the things that are very serious when it comes to street code and ethics, she don't really quite know.
She doesn't get.
And that's my family, we kind of from that. So, you know, I've tried to train her along the way, but, you know, some of the mistakes can't be overlooked, you know, if you put somebody in jeopardy when it comes to those type of things. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Ariel, I'm going to call you Ariel because there's a lot of Currys in here. Do you have anything else you want to say that you think I ought to know when I get off the phone with you and talk to your brother and your sister-in-law?
Tanika, you need to pay more attention to that baby, because we at the family gatherings, and you worry more about him than you was about your baby.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Curry. We appreciate your commentary and taking the time to speak with us. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
At the cost of my sanity, I am going to now discuss the $40 you want for that walker he broke. Tell me what happened.
He had been drinking that night, late that night, and he wake up and he had a hungover. He just
And he fell on the walker
over and broke it. Like the thing went down.
But can I say this to you, Mr. Curry?
yes, ma'am, absolutely.
Women are people. We're not a resume, and we're not what we didn't do, or we're not, you know, a description out of a Bible. We're people.
Right.
And you've got to talk to women as people. You got to know their personality, their heart, their passion, all the things that make them people, because you're going to marry a person not simply, oh, she's chaste, let me do this, and then let me form her into what I want. That's not how it works. So when you move forward in life, look at women as if they are people and be discerning about who you marry. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Mrs. Curry, you're going to have to grow up. I don't think that you can just stay in the church and not learn everything else that you need to do. The church teaches you how to live a life.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think you need to learn how to live your life, especially now that you have a child. And you have to do so as a mature woman who understands what needs to happen and is willing to learn and grow and be better than. You with me? You can't just stick with who you were. You always got to be just a little bit better.
Okay.
No matter what happens, Mr. and Mrs. Curry, always love that child and always be in that child's life and treat each other with the respect that the mother and the father of that child deserve. You with me?
Yes, Your Honor.
There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
She had some good advice for you.
Oh, yeah.
What's your reaction to hearing what she had to say?
I think she gave some good insight, like she always does. My wife needed to hear that from somebody, you know, who understood her position. I think she was balanced. She wasn't biased. I think we both learned a lot here today.
So what's next for you?
I don't know. We're just gonna let time, you know, let it play out. I think really the best case for us maybe to, you know, try it out from 2 different homes. But we'll see how that goes.
Judge, today's case is double standards.
Kids and family drama are at the crux of this couple's problems. If they can't figure out a way to make it work, they may end up parting ways.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Jamira Miller and Doug Miller. Mr. and Mrs. Miller, you've been together for 10 years, married for 5. You have 3 children together. You do not, however, want to be together anymore. Mrs. Miller, you are suing Mr. Miller for $300, and we're going to talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Mrs. Miller, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your marriage and why we're here in divorce court today?
Well, Your Honor, the reason why we are here today is because my husband's family, close family member, I feel is putting a very emotional drain on me and my husband's marriage.
Tell me what they're doing.
Well, to me, it feels like that particular family member wants me out of the picture and wants my children and him just alter himself. I'll give you an example. A couple of years ago, I was reading through my husband's text messages, and that family member wanted to refer to my children as her and his children. And I found that was very odd.
Very?
Very, very odd. Another situation is we go over to their house and kids are greeted, hey, look at my girls, and oh, there's the mother, and you know, that is very disrespectful. And those instances has been going on for almost 10 years.
10 years?
10 years, and it's a war between me and my husband, because I feel that he doesn't understand when it's blatantly right in front of his face. We argue and bicker about it because I'm trying to get him to understand that I'm being disrespected.
Mm-hmm.
This person
He doesn't see it?
He doesn't see it, doesn't understand it, can't comprehend it.
Let me talk to Mr. Miller for a moment. Mr. Miller, do you recall any of the circumstances she just recounted to me?
There's been so many circumstances, Your Honor. It's kind of hard to keep tally of them.
Is your family less than welcoming of your wife?
I honestly would say that in the past, they may have been less welcoming towards the beginning of our relationship, but...
So do you recall the instances in the beginning where they were less than welcoming?
Yes, I do. I do.
And how did you address those issues? I know that it's a while ago, but in real time, how did you respond to that?
I would say that there's just been a disconnect because of things that we've gone through. For an example, the slashing of my car tires or the burning of my clothes. And that kind of leaves a bad impression,
So what you're telling me is, without putting any blame on your family at all, you're saying she's done things that would arguably make any family angry.
Correct.
where you're slashing tires and burning clothes.
Yes, I have slashed a tire and may have burned a T-shirt or two because of the rage that I've gotten because of his actions. I have been cheated on during my pregnancies, but I mean, that's neither here or there. I've forgiven all of that. The reason why I'm specifically here is because this particular family member, if he's going to use, I mean, that's, right now I'm just like baffled. I'm befuddled right now. Because I don't do those things out of pure craziness, out of sheer nothing. It takes me levels to get to that point.
Tell me what got you to slashing tires.
Okay, this was recently. This was recent. I was with my children.
Please tell them.
Right, I will tell them. He had a working van. His job was to go to New York every single day to Brooklyn to deliver some products. This particular day, we had an argument. He left his van at home. I went out with my children to get a breather because that's what I usually do when we have an argument. And he disappeared for hours. He comes back at 12 o'clock. Your work van is at home. Where have you been? All day after an argument. You can't tell me where. I just with a friend, just blowing off some air. But that comes with his lies. This is lies. I don't believe that. You have to work. Your work van is at home. You didn't go to work, so you're leaving me. I'm in a crazy predicament because now I'm
You
wondering
don't know where he is.
I don't know where you are. You know we've had a fight. I'm with your kids. I'm frustrated myself. I want to solve things.
Yeah.
I don't want him to just
So did you call
leave.
him or text him?
I text him, where are you? What's going on? I texted.
And you didn't get any response?
I probably no, nothing.
Mr. Miller, did she try to contact you?
No, Your Honor. I'm a very, very open and loving person. I'm not trying to keep the fight going. That's why I usually leave, because I know that there needs to be a cool-down period.
Right.
And I like to come back with a level head.
Right.
But I'm usually the person who's trying to
reconcile.
Pass. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the lover.
So how did the
It's okay that you
sliders
slash
get
my
tagged?
tires. It's okay that you slash. Let's figure it out. I love you. It's okay you key my car. It's okay.
Your Honor.
It's okay.
Tell me how so you left. You say she didn't try to contact you. She said she did. But at some point you came back and your tires, when you came back, your tires were slashed?
Yes.
And you slashed his tires because?
I had no idea where he was. This is a pattern with Douglas. I have been in these situations before. I've been cheated on. Girls have been calling my house. Girls showed up to my house. There has been people. This is a pattern between not only his family, him personally, the lies, the women, the double standards, everything that's surrounding him, that it's all a cycle that plays in my mind.
Mr. Miller?
Yes.
Do you have a history of cheating on your wife?
No, I do not. And I'm sorry to...
You said that with a smile.
I'm sorry to... Yes, I am. My wife seems to have a complex of...
Have you cheated on her?
No, I've never cheated on her.
Never, not one time?
No, never, not one time.
So all of this is in her head?
I'm crazy.
Honestly, it's because of her actions.
Did this woman jump on your lap? Did she not jump on your lap? What happened?
I would say that she did do something like that. Don't you think that she would have had a little bit more to say at the time?
If y'all don't ask me one more question, I swear to God, I'm gonna leave.
I'm just...
Don't.
It's just...
Listen. Have you cheated on her?
No, I've never cheated on her.
Never, not one time?
No, never, not one time.
So all of this is in her head?
I'm crazy.
Honestly, it's because of her actions. She has a friend, a male friend.
Right.
That she's friendly with. Her and this male friend have been in a relationship before, prior to me and her. Every time me and her get in an altercation, she just seems to...
gravitate towards this guy.
Towards a friend, yes.
Can you say his cheating is rampant and continuous. Can you give me a time where you've caught him that we can kind of corner him on so I can figure out which one of you is telling me the
Numerous
truth?
times. When I first met him, I was in a relationship. 2 years relationship, he was. I wanted to break it off because we had a very real connection. He didn't break it off with whoever he was dealing with. He was sleeping. I was going through his phone. I was 9 months pregnant. Seeing the conversation of him, oh, I miss you, so-and-so. I can't wait to see you, so-and-so. Call my work phone, so-and-so. I wanted to kill this man while he was sleeping.
Right.
But I'm labeled crazy.
That's pretty specific, Mr. Miller. Very, very suspicious. She gave me a time frame. She was 9 months pregnant. You asleep. She's on the phone. You got messages. I miss you, blah, 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 blah. Did that happen, or is she making that up?
No, that did happen. But
So this so-and-so...
It was, what she said is out of context. Like,
well, put it in context for me.
it was a friend that I haven't seen in a very long time, and it was actually someone that I wanted to introduce her to. Now, there's numerous... Anyone who's a female, if you were my female friend, I couldn't introduce you to her because that would mean that there was something going on with us.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Mrs.
Your
Miller.
Honor, let me give you a clear example of a female
Please.
friend, okay? He has a female friend who he claimed was his best friend when me and him got together. Best friend, I was introduced, had no problem with this female at all whatsoever. That's his friend. I have male friends. I'm okay, right? We go to an outing. This particular BFF, who they known all the time, she sees me in the outing, blows by me, I'm sorry, I'm gonna show you, runs on his lap, grabs his neck, kisses, smushes, Dougie, Dougie, oh. From that moment on, I said, hey, I don't like this chick because I was introduced by you as your girlfriend. Several weeks after, she sees me at an outing, she sees me, blows by me, jumps on your lap, grabs your neck, starts smushing all over your face.
What happened after that?
What happened after that? It took years, fights, for me to say, hey, that incident, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. And this friend that he's saying that I have, that I was in whatever, no. I was put in
What
some
happened
bad...
after the chick jumped on your lap? What happened?
What do you think would happen with someone like this?
Don't ask me questions. Tell me stories.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
You didn't tell her not to do it? You didn't tell her
It
what?
wasn't of that nature. And honestly, if it happened the way that she just said it would happen, don't you think that she would have had a little bit more to say at the time?
If y'all don't ask me one more question, I swear to God, I'm gonna leave.
It's just...
Listen. Don't try to access what I think would be reasonable.
Right.
If what I thought was reasonable ever happened in here, I wouldn't have a job.
Your Honor,
So let's just tell me the story.
If that was to happen, I probably wouldn't be here right now. Because
I
little
don't
and smaller
want to
things
speak
have
in
happened.
hypotheticals. Tell me what happened. Did this woman jump on your lap? Did she not jump on your lap? What happened?
He has a great following. He's an entrepreneur just like myself.
What did I just ask you?
You asked me if it was okay for me to have a relationship with him versus him having a relationship with that woman.
That's not what I asked you. Did this woman jump on your lap? Did she not jump on your lap? What happened?
I would say that she did do something like that, but it wasn't in a...
That's why I'm crazy.
It wasn't dismissive towards her. And it was something that I told the woman that she can't do that no more, that I'm now in a relationship, and it's never been a problem since then.
Did he put her in check?
It took years to put her in check. It took years
Was there continuing contact between the two of them during those years, or you were just mad about that one instance for years?
It was continuing contact because I was crazy, because what happened between, what she did it wasn't big enough for me to even go at him or even say anything.
Tell me what continuing contact they had that caused you to continue to be upset about it.
I have no idea if they saw each other, but I do know they were in communication with each other.
So you have continuing contact with your male friend. Why can't he have continuing contact with his female friend?
I don't. He made it even recently. This particular male friend who has helped me through bad times that I was put in because of my husband. That I was in, that I needed someone. He has helped me. Not intimacy, just emotional support. He has a great following. He's an entrepreneur just like myself.
What did I just ask you?
You asked me if it was okay for me to have a relationship with him versus him having a relationship with that woman.
That's not what I asked you. I'm as deep in the mud as I can go. You say he's condescending to you in front of your kids. Tell me what you mean by that. You're talking about doing dishes and housework. He's condescending to you.
Right. Well, I'll give you an example. We had I was taught that a man should provide, a woman should take care of the home. We had a conversation with our children in the car, just like, Leah, make sure that, you know, your guy, he provides, because our daughter, she's very, like, I want a castle and I'm this. And I'm like, just make sure a man is supposed to provide, you're supposed to take care, teach your babies, take care of the home. That's what I said. He went on and said, well, the man is not only there just to provide, you gotta do this and this and that and the third.
That's not what I said, and that's just your opinion on what I said.
What do you think? What do you say?
My daughter, you do not. I want you to depend on yourself and not to go out and look for somebody to take care of you. But by me saying that, she got what she just told you.
That's not what it was.
What do you think he said?
What I just said. When you want to be the king, then you want to be the king. But when you need help, hey, I need you to go out there and do this. I need you to go out there and do this.
What kind of things does he want you to go out and do?
Anything. I need help with the bills. I need help with the...
You mean he's asking you to bring in income, or is he asking you just to be a participant in what he's doing?
He's asking me to bring in the income to take care of the bills when he cannot.
Does that sound correct? It doesn't even sound right to her.
So you're looking for $300. You tell me why you think Mr. Miller owes you $300.
It's for our car, a car that I purchased.
What happened to it?
Nothing happened to her, Your Honor. She drives it. It's in my name.
You want the car itself, and you purchased it for $300 and $216.
She purchased the car. I put it in my name, and she drives it.
He didn't even want the car. I had to purchase the car because I was pregnant and we were walking. He wouldn't do anything about it.
Your Honor,
I needed to purchase.
She purchased the car.
Gave me the money to purchase
I put it in my name so she could drive it. I pay the insurance and all the tickets that she gets on it.
You had to.
You could gladly have the car.
My license is suspended.
Take the car then.
Are you willing to put the car in her name?
Yeah. The reason it's not in her name is because it has to be in my name. That's it. I'm not telling her she can't have it. She drives it.
At the time?
No, it's her car. She drives it.
Okay.
All I do is...
So I'm going to order that you put the car in her name, and then that'll be the end of it.
That's fine.
Okay, good enough. Let me say this to you. Everybody has the right to believe what they want to believe with respect to relationships and gender roles and all this kind of stuff. But I'm telling you right now, in 2019, if you're teaching your daughter to go find a king to build her a castle, and that's all she has to do, you're hobbling her. You cannot be out in these streets unable to support yourself, male, female, or otherwise. It is not 1950. You got to be out there. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
If she wants to, you know what I mean, she's got to be able to support herself.
Right.
You know, even if she does find kings, he might die. Do you know what I mean? Right. People drop the ball. Don't put your little girl out there saying, I got to find a king to rescue me, and he's going to be, you know, that's just silly. Right. It doesn't make any sense. If she finds a king, that's fine. Mm-hmm. But he goes off and she's a physician, then she don't care. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
I think you're a little... That's the only thing I can tell you that I'm certain about here. I think you're a little confused, and I think you're vague. And I think you take whatever vagueness you have and call her crazy with it. And I think that I don't know who is at core more wrong, but I'm glad you're getting a divorce. Love your children enough to treat each other well enough so your children aren't sent into a state of chaos because you two can't get along. Can you promise me that?
Yes.
Yes.
Judgment in favor of Mrs. Miller. It is so ordered.
Was anything left unsaid today?
A little bit, but what needed to be clarified was clarified.
So what's your response? She keeps saying You make her have to be the crazy one all the time.
That's how it always seems to come off. I mean, I think that we just need to find the balance of communication to where we're both on the same page. I mean, I love my wife, and I don't want to, part ways, but we do need to find a balance, and just focus on that for the main part.
All right, good luck there. Room for you
Thanks,
guys.
brother.
You got it.
Follow us on Instagram for additional content from this case and preview our next all-new episode.
Judge, today's case is Casanova.
He is handsome, he is spontaneous. The question is he doing the wrong thing with it, or is his wife simply confused?
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Tiana Coleman and Nicholas Coleman. Mr. and Mrs. Coleman, you've been together for 5 years, married for 1.5 years. You both have children from other relationships, but you don't have any children together. Mrs. Coleman, you have brought Mr. Coleman here seeking $254, and we will talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Mrs. Coleman, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your marriage and why we're here in divorce court today?
Judge, we're here because my husband is a ladies' man, a charmer, a smooth talker, but behind closed doors, he's the angry black man.
Uh-oh. Give me some stories.
Okay, first off, our first date. Oh, not true.
I'm gonna get to you, Mr.
Okay.
Coleman.
Sure.
I promise.
First date, when we got together, he took me to Hooters. Right? Can't complain. Hooters is good. I love the chicken.
Right.
So we go, we sit down. We're mingling, chilling. Next thing I know, here goes the roaming eyes.
Well, you're at Hooters.
Exactly, but we're on the first date.
Right.
You're here with me. You're getting to know me.
Mr. Coleman, on a first date, was Hooters a wise choice?
Was it?
That's not even how the story went.
It is.
Oh, well, you tell me how the story went.
Because we was at work. We got off work. She was like, she wanted to go get something to eat.
Yep.
So I'm just thinking of something fast, convenient that's by the house. So I'm like, let's just go to Hooters, get some chicken, and keep it moving. She was like, oh, okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
Okay.
I wasn't roaming eyes. I'm
Oh,
talking
yes,
to
you
her.
were.
I'm talking to her, having
Yes,
a
you were.
conversation.
Every
But
chance
she
you
gets
got.
mad.
Every
She
chance
gets
you
mad.
got. Every chance you got.
Did you get mad?
Of course I got mad.
What did you say to him?
I said, excuse me, are you here for them or for me?
And
Who are you here for?
Was it a date, or were you still just kind of co-workers edging towards
Oh, no, it was a
a
date.
Oh, it was a date.
Oh,
it was a date.
That's not true.
We actually got off of work early.
How can it be a date? We just got off work. Of course,
We took off because you wanted to
Of course, I'm not
take
going
off.
to take you to Hooters for the first date. Not at all.
So tell me more about his roaming eyes
Okay,
and
I
his
can tell
charming
you.
lady man.
So when we first
ways.
met at work, as always, he's surrounded by women. I go to get some assistance, and Mr. Assistant to all the
Not
ladies
true.
has all their attention. So I can't even get my job done because you have all these women surrounding you. Always have a flock of women. Just
You always have a
mess them
flock
up.
of women?
No,
Always.
my job, the job that she's talking about, it pertains to me working on the computer.
Working with ladies.
Stop.
So everybody that has a problem, they have to come to me so I can fix it with the computer.
Mr. Fix-A-Man.
It's not my fault that they hired a whole
Always
bunch of
fixing
women
them.
at
Right,
the job.
that needed their computers fixed.
All they need
But
is...
they're all
no.
women. It's always the women.
But he can't choose whose computer breaks.
No, he can, but he can control how he reacts.
Okay.
He's
I don't
so
read-
smooth and so cool and always
That's
wanna
not
fix
Well,
even
you
true.
believe that all of his exes were sugar mamas.
Yes,
No.
I do.
Why
No.
do you believe that?
No.
All of them.
I'll bet you, Mr. Coleman.
He's always dated older women, and to me, they were sugar mamas. Always taking care of him. That's what he was looking for. Someone to come in and take care of him, and he can lay it down.
Does he?
That's not true. That is not
That's
true.
all they require.
I didn't catch up with that till a little second ago.
That's not true.
That's
It
not
is
true.
true.
Not at all. Before we met, I
Always with
was
sugar mama.
in a relationship.
With a sugar mama.
But
Stop.
at the same time, and we was just
I
friends.
even got
at the
attacked
beginning.
by this woman.
Mrs. Coleman, if I
She-
got to tell
okay.
you
She
one more time.
she always gets mad when a female talks to me, but I'm like, where we work at, it's predominantly women. So you cannot get mad at me for doing my job.
Doing his job. Can you get mad at the man for doing his job?
I can't get mad at him for doing his job, but it's the extra stuff you're doing.
I'm
What
not-
extra? I
I'm
don't
not
hear
doing-
extra.
Just the extra. I want to help fix your life. let me talk and get you right, and then I'm gonna get you right. You know what I mean?
You say stuff like that?
A lady, they feel comfortable talking to me because I just tell them the truth. I mean, I tell them the truth, but I tell them in a joking manner to make them feel at ease. We had work for 10, 12 hours. I'm not trying to be...
You just trying to be social.
Yeah, just be social.
Make work a good place to be.
That's all. But she gets an attitude because she like, why
Let me tell you why I get an attitude, Judge.
She like, why I ain't over there with her? I'm like, we at work. I can't sit over here with you all day.
How you talking to an ex about porn? Y'all exchanging tidbits about the position she was in with her man last night and what y'all was doing. That's not work ethic.
That didn't even
happen. Work ethic?
That didn't even happen.
What did you say happened, Mr. Coleman?
The lady asked me a question. She's like, can I get your opinion on something? So I'm not thinking that she's finna bring that up, so that threw me off.
Right.
So I gave her my opinion and I left it alone. She on the
You gave her your opinion on the porn?
No, not the porn. I didn't even watch the porn. That was the killer part.
Yeah, you did.
She was telling me about it.
Let him finish. I can't understand what he's saying because you're talking all the time.
She made an assumption that when the lady was talking to me about the porn that I had actually watched it. I don't want to see that. Of course, if you asking somebody opinion...
Did you give her opinion?
No, I gave her opinion on what she should do. That's it, that's all, and left it alone.
Sexually?
No, she asked me a question about her husband and what they should be doing. And she asked me, she's like, let me ask you a question.
The answer to that question is always, baby, I can't get into that.
That's why I didn't look at it.
I can't get into it.
I didn't look at it.
I can't even get into it. Tell me about the $1,000, the ticket that you wanted him to pay, and what he did.
Yeah, ticket.
Tell me about the shopping spree and the $1,000.
Shopping?
It was some tickets that came up that he had from previous, before me even, that came up and we had to pay it. And he was like, don't worry about paying that. We'll get to, well, he said we'll pay it. But then the day he got paid, he was like, I'm not finna pay that right now. We'll go ahead and push that to the side. I'll pay it later. That's his thing. I'll pay it later.
Because it's not important.
It is, it's tickets.
A ticket.
Was it tickets for cars with motor vehicle? The court?
It was tickets, yes.
Accumulation.
Do you know how many dudes I have put in jail who didn't think the tickets were important? No. The state is not playing with you.
Well, I understand that now.
The state is not playing. Pay the tickets. Because if you don't pay the tickets, then you got to pay the tickets, and you got to pay for the bond, and you got to pay the fees. That's the stupid tax. Why give money to the state?
Right.
Why give money to the state? You say he's got sticky fingers. You have problems with his financial situation.
Sticky fingers?
Oh, yeah, you got sticky fingers. I
We married. How I got sticky fingers?
Well, let's listen to her and find out.
Judge, I'm at the hospital. Why would I tell my husband it's fine to leave? I'm at the hospital. Why would I say, oh, yeah, baby, go ahead and go socialize with the crew and hang out?
That does sound a little unusual.
She said
he was going to park the car.
I would have never left.
He said he was going to park the car. I can't leave no money around him. I can't give him a card. Every time I give him a card, I say go get some gas. I'll tell him like it's 50 or 40 bucks on the card. He'll use all of it.
Mr. Coleman, shush.
Every last bit of it.
Stand up, too.
And then when he wants to go out, he'll be like, let me see your card, my credit card. I'll be like, okay. He'll tell me he just going to the store. Doesn't come back for a few hours. Next thing I know, I'm getting all kind of pings.
About where the card's getting used.
Yeah, just swipe.
Mr. Coleman, are you financially irresponsible?
Very.
No. This is what I...
He took $200 out the drawer.
How I'm going to take two... She told me, when we got married, what's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine.
No, he takes...
So on top of that, when I get paid...
What is yours?
If you two don't stop interrupting each other, I'm leaving.
On top of that, when I get paid, I let her handle the financial things, so how am I irresponsible when we came into the relationship?
Because you stopped me from paying things.
No, I ain't stopped you from paying everything.
He will get upset the day of. We'll, like, work out our budget sheet the whole week, and then the day of, why you take my money out the account? What you take all that money out for? You never said that we had to pay all this. No, I'm not paying that. It can wait.
No. It can wait. Mr. Coleman, your response.
It's just certain things that I feel that we shouldn't have to pay.
Car?
Stop.
No, the main thing I ask her to pay is the rent, the car note, phone bill, electric, all that. Then she'll turn around and say, well, we got extra. So I'm thinking when she talking about we got extra, she know I keep my wallet in the drawer. So she'd put some money in the drawer, but then she'd turn around and say, "Oh, that wasn't for you." How come it wasn't for me if my wallet and my money is in the same spot?
Mr. Coleman, let me ask you a question. You know, you saying you're financially responsible. She says you're financially irresponsible. However, in your paperwork, you told my people, and I quote, "We are broke anyway, so why not spend the money so we can have some fun?"
Definitely true. Definitely true. And the reason we got into that argument was I got hurt at work, and I've been off. So I can't go back to work because my doctor has me off.
Right.
So fine.
Stop, Mrs. Coleman.
In the process of that, I have to wait till they get it. It's all legal troubles, all type of stuff that I ain't mad about. She gets mad at me. It's because I tell her I just got to be patient through the process of this. Because at the end of the day, they're going to have to pay me. But she ain't been, she be the main one talking about just have patience, just have patience. She be the one that be flipping out. Oh, I got to pay this, I got to pay that.
You're right,
I'll be like, just sit down. I'll be like, just sit down, have a break.
Take care of
she
everything.
also, on the other hand, got hurt too. So we both are off due to the workman's comp thing. Mm-hmm. So I'm like,
but
instead of us, I'm saying,
are you not hearing me?
I'm saying instead of us being mad and frustrated all the time, let's just go out, have some fun. I know for a simple fact, they have to pay both of us. She don't like the way that I look at everything.
But don't you think that's financially irresponsible?
How?
You're not concerned about, oh, it'll take care of itself.
No.
We'll get some money later. Don't you think that's irresponsible?
In a way, yeah, but in a way, not.
You got a broke state of mind.
Yeah, he's an angry black man.
I'm the angry black man.
Mrs. Coleman, you say that he's lost 5 jobs in 3 months. Tell me how something like that. Mr. Coleman, I'm going to tell you, don't interrupt. Mrs. Coleman, it is your turn to speak.
Yes.
She still had attitude. I sit in the house, and she had attitude like, why you ain't going nowhere?
He still disappears.
I'm like, one minute you want me in the house, 1 minute you don't.
I'll see him sitting outside on the front porch. 5 minutes later, he done disappeared. Where you at? So because of him being the angry black man at work, he got fired from the first. After that, he went from job to job, just complaining, always thumping, talking about he mad, he tired of things. And
the reason I be angry and upset is because she always sounding me in my daggone ear about something that ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about.
Women?
Mrs. Coleman?
That'd be the main thing. And I'd be like, I don't do nothing. I'll sit in the house. And she had attitude like, why you ain't going nowhere?
He still disappears.
I'm like, 1 minute you want me in the house, 1 minute you don't.
I'll see him sitting outside on the front porch. 5 minutes later, he done disappeared. 6 hours later, he comes back like nothing happened. Where were you? I was out with
Coleman, do you wander off and stay gone?
I don't wander off and stay gone.
Where do you go?
I'll go outside just to get some air. Because I don't like being in the house.
Air's in front of the house.
Both of us like being outside. But she will only want me to stay. She want me to stay in the house when she in the house. I'd be like, no, just let me go outside.
Sit down. Oh, I'm done. Sit down.
So I would stay outside. I would stay outside just to get some air. And then, of course, where we stay in apartment complex, a bunch of my friends stay over there. So I just go over there and kick with them just to get some air, just to get my mind off the things.
Get your mind right.
If we ain't arguing about money, it'd be about women. If we ain't arguing about the women, it'd be about money. It's like it's keep going, same pattern. Women, money, women, money, women, money, women, money. I don't want to hear that all day.
Right. So
I'll be like, hey, I'm finna just be outside. Then I'll play dumb sometimes. Be like,
all the time.
I ain't think marriage would be like this.
You didn't?
No.
I'm sorry, Mr. Coleman.
Marriage should feel like you in jail with chains and balls on.
But right. I hear you. Now, Mrs. Coleman,
yes.
If I let you get up out that chair, do you really think that you can behave yourself in a manner that is appropriate for the circumstances in which you find yourself?
Yes, Judge.
Rise and take your position. Now let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Are you playing the brother really close? You can't let him move, can't do anything. Do you have something to say about everything he does? And remember, I've been watching you for the last 15 minutes. Go.
Yes, Judge. I mean, like the time when I went to the hospital, His main concern was to get to this barbecue party. Your wife is in the hospital, and you mad at me because you missing a party.
Okay, hang on, Mrs. Coleman, now, hang on. Mr. Coleman, do you recall the instance where she had to go to the hospital, but you wanted to make it to the barbecue?
I know what she's talking about, but I stayed at the hospital with her the whole time. She the one who told me,
you was there the whole
time? I'll be all right. I made sure that she was straight before I left. And she also said that I'm fine. You can go ahead. Now it's a whole different story.
Did you tell him it was fine? He could go ahead?
Judge, I'm at the hospital. Why would I tell my husband it's fine to leave? Why would I say, oh, yeah, baby, go ahead and go socialize with the crew and hang out?
That does sound a little unusual.
She said
he was going to park the car.
I would have never left.
He said he was going to park the car.
That's not true.
And left for 2 hours. You did.
Never
You
told
left
her
for 2
that.
hours.
Never. All right. Mr. and Mrs. Coleman, you say you want $254 for a set of tires for a 2016 Kia Optima that he destroyed after driving over a pothole. You tell me why, after 1.5 years of marriage, you found that to sue him about.
Because he's so irresponsible with the car. He's a maniac driver. This goes back to the angry black man. He's got road rage. He's heavy on the brakes. He's always hitting things. He's always zooming through lights. He's no rules. He hates rules. He hates authority. So I told him, you keep manhandling my car, you're going to have to fix it. So he did. It's this pothole on this corner that we always turn going to my family's house, and he keeps hitting it. It's like you have to stop and be mindful of this pothole. They finally fixed it, but still, I got damaged.
Oh, they finally fixed the pothole?
Yeah, they finally fixed the pothole, but my car...
Were you manhandling a car?
Who drives looking for potholes?
Well, you look at the road.
I'm looking in front of me. I'm not looking down at no street to see if it's a pothole. I'm paying more attention to what's in front of me. If anything, she should drive the car.
Let me ask you a question. Her general complaint about you is that, you're angry and popping off, got road rage, and, is that true?
No.
Oh.
You don't need to manage your emotions a little better?
I only be getting upset because she's always nagging.
No.
If I knew she would always, I don't even say nothing. And then she get mad when I'm quiet.
Got
then she asks me, what's wrong? I'm like, because you nagging about little things that I cannot control. I can't control nothing about no pothole. And how do I owe you money if we married?
Because you need to fix it. You broke it.
I got you. Listen, let me tell you something. First of all, don't worry about it. She ain't getting no money.
Thank you.
The thing I have to say to you, Mr. Coleman, is number one, be more financially responsible. You're always going to be behind the 8 ball if you don't take care of it and looking in the future and advance all that kind of stuff. That's number one. And number two, God bless you. She got on my last nerve, and we were only out here 20 minutes.
Thank you.
There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
All right, so let's be honest here. Do you guys wander a little bit at work, parties?
Every now and then, yeah. I got to pay attention to what's in front of me.
Potholes?
Potholes, I ain't looking at no potholes.
No potholes, right.
No.
All right, Judge Lynn, she got on you a little bit there.
Yeah.
She had you sit down.
Yeah.
You can't get on Judge Lynn's nerves.
I know,
Come on.
I know.
How you feeling after speaking with her today?
I'm feeling okay. I just want him to focus on me, that's all, And I'll close the mouth if he gets it.
Judge, today's case is no kids.
She starts food fights, fires, and flattened tires. Let's see if we can cut back on the crazy and find happily ever after.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Stevie Harden and Epiphany Dunk. Mr. Harden and Ms. Dunk, you have been together for 7 years and been living together for the last 6 months. Mr. Harden, you have 2 children from a previous relationship. You do not have any children. You are here today, Mr. Harden, seeking $500 for tires. We're going to talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Ms. Dunk, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here today?
Okay, Judge, we are here today because Mr. Harden over here thinks that he's entitled to me having his son, and we have our own issues, and I have my own values that I'm going by in this scenario.
Entitled? Now,
Yes,
is that the
ma'am.
word you wanted to use?
That is definitely the word I want to use.
Your Honor.
Let's talk to Mr. Harden about that. Do you?
I'm most definitely entitled.
Tell me about that.
I already have 2 little girls.
Yeah?
And now I need a son. We've been together for like 7 years. So why not? What you waiting on? We right here on national TV.
Marry her.
Number one, exactly. Number one.
I bet if y'all were married, it would be a different answer.
She don't want to get married.
Okay,
don't wanna get
that
married?
is such a fib. Number one, I have my own scenarios with Stevie. Stevie is a flirt. He cheated before in the beginning of our relationship. He is very, very friendly. You see how he smiles?
Very friendly.
Hey, man, I like to smile.
Exactly.
I like to
He
smile.
like
I'm
to
not that
smile.
friendly.
He's very
Nick's a
flirty.
smiler, but he's not a cheater.
Exactly. That smile say, look at me, come talk to me. That's what that smile says.
You've been smiling since you got a beautiful smile, but you're smiling. Mr.
Judge,
Hart, what do you have to
not
say,
true.
sir?
She is look at me. Because every time, like, okay, we go out to eat somewhere. I'm gonna give you a scenario.
Okay.
We went out to eat one day, and I was looking at the waitress, taking my order. She was taking my order. She looks at me dead in my eyes and then asks me, like, hey, like, why you looking at her like that? I'm like, I'm not looking at her like that. She tipped the plate over. She tipped the plate over in my plate.
Surely. I did, because he was doing...
She tossed the plate
He
on
was
your
doing
plate.
more than just
Yes.
talking, taking an order. It's a little bit more conversation going on. The woman was not supposed to be there that long.
Repeat the conversation to me that required you to put his meal on his lap.
I don't recall the actual wording. It was just a little bit too much going on.
Give me an idea.
Idea of, I used to be a waitress myself, so it does not take that long to get your plate and go about your business. And you're not making eye contact and smiling and joking with each other. She wasn't talking to me like that. She was not joking and laughing with me like she was joking and laughing with Stevie. And he was.
Do you think he was doing something? Because wait staff, they're trying to get tips, so they smile, they laugh, they're kind.
But what she need to know is she'll get the tip from me, not from Stevie. He gonna hand me his wallet. She gonna get it from me, not from Stevie. So yeah.
Tell me something Mr. Harden has done, because that's not on him. That was on her.
Well, we could go back. I'm pretty sure that was boiling up to that moment, which is why I blew up. But previously, when me and Stevie first moved in together, I was at work and my neighbor hit me up. She texted me because it was a new job, so I couldn't talk. My neighbor texted me and asked me did I know of a particular girl being with Stevie while I was at work, and I just was like on alert already because there is no one should be with Stevie while I'm at work coming in and out of our house.
Hang on.
So I called him. He did not answer the phone. So when I got off of work, because I could not leave early, I got there, and you sitting there with already got your scenario together because I guess he already had seen the neighbor and knew what was going on, that she was going to tell me. So when I got there, he was like, oh, remember we was mad last night, so I was going to pack up and leave, but your stuff's still there, and you sitting there chilling watching TV.
Mr. Harden, what is your version of that event?
Well, I like to say, first of all, I love her.
Right.
First and
Okay.
foremost. That's my baby.
All right, we heard that part. Now what? Now give us the next part.
Okay, next part. It was her friend. Her friend came over.
No friend.
It was her friend.
I don't have no friends.
Neutral friends. We was neutral friends. I wouldn't dare bring a girl over.
Let Mr. Harden
Never.
finish.
I wouldn't dare bring a girl over in our home. I would never do that. Like, it was a friend. She came over. She stopped through. I guess she was looking for epiphany. She did. She wasn't there. I was there. We were just conversating.
I had been in that place for over a year before Stevie and I decided to move in together when I renewed my lease. Ain't nobody ever stopped in my house, ever stopped in my house.
So you think he was doing
That
something
is definitely a
inappropriate?
lie, and I know he was.
Do you have any other stories for me? That's a little suspect, but I can't just give it to you. Anything else?
Okay, so let's see.
Your Honor, I got a story.
Oh, please, tell it to me.
Okay. Yeah. Since we're doing all that, now, okay, as you know, I want to have a son.
Right.
One day, I came home. I guess she didn't know I was home. She was upstairs. Snuck upstairs. I heard her talking on the phone to a friend. I found out she was on birth control.
Okay.
So that hurt me to the core. Like, I can't even believe that she would do that.
Okay, number one, I'm a grown woman and I have my own timeline. Bruh, I'm not ready for that. Like,
wait a minute. Do you think that any woman that you're dating ought to be willing to have a child with you?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
How long you got?
How long I got?
How long you got for me to explain that to you? Do you know that one of the most important things you ever do in life is to bring in life with another person? Do you understand that every person that you bring into this world as mother or as a father, you must love and care for financially, emotionally, physically, and be there for? So if every woman you date is required to carry your seed, you will have children hither and yon, you will have absolutely no money, and you will be raising a generation that doesn't live in a house with their father, which is not the best way to go.
Exactly, Judge. So I feel strongly just the same because I was an outside child in my house, so I totally, no.
No, respond to that, Mr. Harden, because apparently you're not the only person who believes that, but I don't understand that train of thought.
Well, I'm a hard-working man. I try to take care of home the best way I can.
I try to take care of home the best way I can. Do you think the next generation of children will survive and thrive on I try the best way I can?
I think everybody in here, you try the best of your ability. And I'm gonna try my best of my ability, and with my sidekick, hopefully she'll help me.
I think you're a nice dude, Mr. Harden, but you've dug yourself such a deep hole. I'm gonna have to get you a ladder to get out of here.
Sugar daddy.
Now, Ms. Dunk, do you have a sugar daddy?
My definition of a sugar daddy, his definition of a sugar daddy is two different things.
Your Honor, I got something else.
What else do you have, sir?
She got a sugar daddy.
She has a sugar daddy. Oh, okay. Now, Ms. Dunk, do you have a sugar daddy? Because you've been with him for 7 years. Are you a faithful woman just because you don't want to have his kid?
I was going to say, my definition of a sugar daddy, his definition of a sugar daddy is two different things, but whatever he want to call
You even named him Sugar Daddy on your phone.
I did that being petty. I did that being petty with Mrs.
So she might play innocent.
All kinds of somebody's wrong. How you gonna do that?
With him because he was just like, I know you got a sugar daddy because you've been doing this, and the third, and they asked me for no money. But hey, I mean, it is what it is. So when he went through my phone, I made him see what he wanted to see.
Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
She came like, okay, we was budgeting and we was trying to say that we was gonna save. We got a joint account, and I know it's in the account. And one day she came home on a little mini shopping spree. Now we talked about it a week before. Like about saving. And now all of a sudden she come home with bags. And then I got suspicious. And then I went through her phone. And then that's when I seen Sugar Daddy.
Okay, so that scenario right there, that had nothing to do with that man. I have my own separate money that Stevie knows nothing about. And sometimes I want to do stuff and him not know about it. So if I want to surprise him with something, I don't want him to see that I don't withdraw money from our account. He gonna ask me about it. So yes, how you surprise somebody and we got a joint account.
You say he has women calling him all the time. Who's calling?
This man's phone go off more than a little bit. Like, and he's so petty, he won't even put it on silent. He think it's funny.
Are a lot of women calling you, Mr. Harden?
Yeah, my two girls.
Lies.
Your daughters?
My daughters.
The lies.
So it's just the kid?
The lies.
And family members.
But no side pieces?
Listen,
no
y'all, I took him for the first time to meet my mom in church or whatever, and number one, we were late because Mr. Primper over here likes to look nice before we go anywhere. So when we get there to church, we're already late, so we're sitting at the edge. My mom couldn't even give, like, like a formal greeting because the preacher's preaching. You over here, getting it in with the text, and I politely scooted on over by my mom and just let him have his little time.
Were you texting in the house of the Lord?
I was texting.
Yeah,
it was a woman, I know for sure. Even though
How do you know that?
Because that's all he texts. He's so petty, we'll be sitting up beside each other. He'd be like, well, just so you don't think, now don't put my phone by you. All I hear is ping, this name, ping, that name, ping, this name.
She saying all that. Okay, one day I went out of town. Came back home.
Yeah.
Hickeys on her neck. So I'm just trying to say, when we left, we kind of left, not on bad terms, but just,
it wasn't cool.
Wasn't cool.
Number one, we were not living together, and we were still trying to determine what route we were going.
The next week, she popped up to my house and try to set my car on fire.
So she's saying that you were kind of like not together on a break. Were you on a break?
Yeah, we was on a break, but that don't mean anything.
Well, what are the break rules? I never understand that. What are the break rules? Because
his break rules.
What does a break mean?
Your Honor, his break
What can you
rules
do
are.
on
This
a
is
break?
why I ended up with the hickeys, because in the back of my mind, I could think. You remember when you thought that your Stevie was serious, and then you hear that he at the studio with him, his homeboy having a threesome with one of the girls.
Everybody got a studio.
Listen, I don't understand. So why does the threesome? Like, does that equal to the hickeys, or is that like a little bit above? Yeah, a little bit under. How you work that out?
Your Honor, she just mad because, okay, I had a threesome with her friend.
Okay.
Okay?
It was like
Now, were you on a break?
Years ago.
Oh,
This
years
was
ago.
Years
a
ago.
cool friend, though. And he
Years
just
ago.
diminished that little friendship. Like,
She just jealous.
But it was before your time, Mrs.
You can't
It was before your
hold on to
time,
the
yes?
past or move forward to the
I didn't hold on to that. I'm just letting it be known that you have your history, so it ain't like you just squeaky clean. So no, we're not doing that.
Nobody's squeaky clean. But did that happen before you?
No, okay, so it was in the middle of that when you first meeting somebody and we're hanging with each other constantly for 2 weeks situation. And in the middle of that, I figured that you were not for me because you got OkCupid, you got Tinder, you got POF, and you got all the rest of the social media. So I'm like, what you need me for? So I pulled back. My little homegirl get back in town from military because she was deployed. She come back, she come to my house the next morning and she just like, girl, I just came from chilling with such and such. I gave her a little rundown of the dude and I say, who? Stevie?
Did Mr. Harden did all that? You look so struck, Mr. Harden. Over there. I feel sorry for you. You all right over there?
I'm just having. All that is true. I'm just having flashbacks because. I'm just having flashbacks because.
And I said nothing. I wasn't even mad. We went progressed on with our friendship. I just like we could just be friends, and that's how it stayed.
Right, if that's that's how you roll.
I didn't hold it over his head or nothing.
And she said she was mad and she didn't hold it over my head, but then the next week, she pop up to my house, and try to set my car on fire.
That was just a threat because I was mad. It was a heated moment. I was upset.
What did you think would happen? Oh, she lit my car on fire. Let me go back to her.
It happens.
Hey.
Well, speaking of things that happen, what we're here about is tires. You want $500 for tires because you said she slashed yours.
Yes.
Really?
Tell me why she did it, what happened.
Like I say, the threesome, it made her it made her so enraged. So she pops up to my house. She bum rushes inside the house when I open the door, like, you know, where you just trying to get inside the door.
Right, yeah, and she just
slam inside.
You putting two stories together.
No, I'm not putting two stories together.
No. Let him finish his story, then we'll get to yours.
Tell you my side of the story.
Go ahead, sir.
She bulged into the house.
Right.
Cussing me out, telling me this, telling me that. And then go outside like, this pretty car you got outside. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. Got this girl crazy because you got a nice car. I'm finna blow it up. So she got a lighter and try to light the gas tank.
No, wait.
Try to light the gas tank. Realized that wasn't gonna work, and then she slashed the tires.
And when was this?
Probably halfway in our relationship. Probably like 4 years. 4 years ago? Yeah.
Now, you say he's got two stories conflated. Why don't you tell me what the accurate stories are?
Because this was around the time, you know, like when you in a relationship, well, not everybody probably experienced this, but when you going through things with somebody and it's kind of like y'all in competition with who can make each other the maddest or who can, you know, just piss each other off. So it was that point in time where he was getting real petty and he had left his phone in the car when he left the house and I was trying to get in contact with him and I had put location on his phone. So I pulled up to the location and I didn't know whose house it was and that was my fault. And I did bomb rush in and then I saw what was going on. I slashed his tires. I left a note on the door. In the thing and told him to be home by 9.
I am so sad.
I helped pay for them tires. That's why I don't know why he acted like this now.
Did she help pay for those tires?
She helped pay for them. She helped pay for them.
Can I say this? Can I say this? And I know, I get it. I come from a different generation. We did things differently. But just because it's old don't mean it's a bad idea.
Yes, ma'am.
I am so pleased that you have enough sense to say, I'm dating a guy, he wants a kid, so let me go and have one. Mm-hmm. That is not what one ought to do.
It would never.
Children are serious business. Children are very, very serious business, and you can't just have them with the woman that you're with for the time that you're with them, then move on and think it's gonna be all right. It's not all right. We had 6 boys. They learned most of the stuff, not because my husband told them, but my sons watched him, because he was there every day. Not some days, not most days, not by phone, not by FaceTime. The brother was just there. And that's where they learned all their best stuff. So you can't just tangentially commit to a woman for a brief period of time and expect her to put your future in her body without any guarantee that she's gonna spend a future with you. Can't do it. I know people do it,
They do.
but it's not the best way to get this thing done. That's number 1. Number 2, child support will kill you if you continue. I mean, beat you like a kid in the street. You know what I'm saying? That's number 1. And number 2, Ms. Dunk, I can't celebrate you because you out here lighting stuff on fire, cutting up tires, throwing meals in people's faces. You know, you cannot anger a man into your arms. You cannot upset him into his heart. You just can't do it. The best thing you can do is have your life, live your life, be well, be happy, and if he ain't gonna act right, just keep him moving. Don't. Hey, you know, can't remember his name, don't remember his voice. They're gonna wonder about it. But you up there lighting stuff on fire and whatnot. That's a little bit ego satisfying for him too. It's like, I've made this woman that crazy.
She loved me.
You've got children. It happened 4 years ago, and you said she helped pay for them, so I'm not giving you a thing. Both of you continue to be as reasonable as possible, so the children that you do already have reasonable parents from which to learn. Are we together on that?
Yes, ma'am.
There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
You keep saying she loves you, but you won't put a ring on it. Can we think about marriage, or are you gonna finally try and tie the knot here, or what?
Whenever she agreed to having a baby, then I could think about putting a ring on it.
All right, so the question is, can we cut back on the crazy?
I'm pretty sure we can.
We just checked in with him to see if he's done some growing up. He wants to know if the baby's gonna come. I'm not agreeing with it, but...
His timeline is not right, so whenever he reverse it the right way, we might talk about it.
Judge, today's case is love and hip-hop.
I've got a young, good-looking couple here. No outside babies, no side pieces. Everybody's got a job. I wonder what could be wrong.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Najee Phillips and Douglas Freeman. The two of you have been together for 3 years, living together for 2 years. You have no children together, nor any children from previous relationships. Congratulations. You do not want to be together anymore. Ms. Phillips, you're suing Mr. Freeman for $750, and we'll talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Ms. Phillips, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about this relationship and why we're here in divorce court today?
Your Honor, I've been with my boyfriend for a while now, and I just feel like recently he's kind of been pressuring me to have kids. I feel like it's because of his friends. He has friends that are around 29 years old with like 6 kids by 5 different baby mamas, and I think he's getting influenced by them. I understand he's getting older, but me personally, the way I was raised, I'm not pushing out your babies until you put a ring on it. So, does anybody see a ring? Y'all see a ring? No ring, right? Oh. So no babies.
Say it again for the people in the back. Mr.
No ring,
Freeman,
no babies.
is that true? Are you
No.
a little concerned about your progeny?
Your Honor, I feel for us to have children, I feel like I bring all my family members around her to let her know to get adapted to the children. So when we have our children, we'll be adapted to them. But like when me and her be in the like let's say I go get my family members or whatever, bring them there or whatever. I try to show her that I'm able to be responsible to have kids so we can have it. I don't want to wait till I'm 50, 60 years old to have kids. Come on, that's crazy.
Mr. Freeman, you're 28.
I'm 28. I'm saying I wasted enough time.
You're a veritable child yourself.
I wasted enough time. I'm 28. I'm in my prime. I feel like if I want to have kids, like, for example, she want a $100,000 wedding. $100,000 wedding, so I ain't got 100,000. So I could probably make 10, but 100,000, like, ring probably gonna be 20. So I look at it like, let's have a kid and let's work from there. You feel me? Like, that's what I feel. And
I do not feel you. I do not feel you. Let me ask you this. You looking for a $100,000 wedding?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
I have high standards, and I feel like I shouldn't lower them just because.
I have high standards, too. I went to a justice of the peace.
Okay.
Married 32 years. The biggest weddings are the shortest marriages, I swear. You know, Kim Kardashian, that dude, 72 days. Took her longer to pick out the dress than it did to be married to her. You know what I mean? You look at, that's just a party. You have that party with, like, on your 25th wedding anniversary, then you could spend that kind of money. $100,000, you're never gonna get married, honey. You know what I'm saying? He's 20, you know what I'm saying? That's the wrong goal. The goal is to have him, like, for 40 years.
Yeah.
Not to have one party.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm with you on the kid thing, and I'm gonna fuss at him about that later. What concerns do you have about him? I understand that you feel like he's not faithful. What's bothering you in that regard?
I feel like every single week it's something new. Like, we'll be making progress, and then 3 weeks later it'll be another thing. He'll be...
Give me some examples.
Like, for example, I caught him online commenting under women's pictures talking about some lit. What's so lit about a girl in a bikini? He said, oh, I do music with her, that's why I'm commenting on her stuff, it's networking. What does music have to do with her in a bikini is all I'm saying, talking about lit. Like, he's just very embarrassing.
But lit's pretty common, though, isn't it? It's not intimate or sexual. I mean, it's lit.
Yes, right.
It's not just that, though. It's like, it's heart eyes and in the DMs. It's like, it's more than that, though. It's like...
She missing the concept of the picture, though. The picture had a dog in there that was brought back to life from animal cruelty. So I looked at the situation like, that's lit. You took a dog that had his face almost ate off and brought it back to life, and you showing videos. I put lit. She get offended. She missed the concept. She saw the female in there, heels on, dress on, and she like, oh yeah, he trying to holler at that. Yeah, he trying to connect with that. So I'm like, but at the same time though, it's very like impatient moments with her though. Like, it be impatient moments with her.
I understand you woke up one day to find her yelling at a girl on your phone.
On my phone.
Explain, tell me what happened.
Look, I got drunk that night, so I got drunk.
Full disclosure.
I didn't want to drive because drinking and driving is bad.
Yep.
So I spent the night on my friend's couch for like 6, 7 hours. It was about 7 o'clock when I came in the morning time. So when I come in the morning, I fall right in the bed, collapse. Me, I don't hide my phone, ain't nothing to hide. I leave it on the floor. I don't know if I was dreaming, but I heard communications like, oh, why you calling my man? Da, da, da. I get up like, oh, she talking to the girl on the phone, and the girl like, it ain't your business why I'm calling. And she went from there, and I'm like, get my phone back, get my phone back. She like, oh, now you got these females calling your phone while you sleep or whatever. Who you talking to? Who is this person on your phone? I'm like, I rap with her. She's an artist of mine, you know? Like, I really do business with her.
Ms.
She
Phillips,
understand that.
do you remember what the incident we're talking about?
I do remember this.
You tell me your version of that.
I saw in his recent calls a young lady, and I called her. Her name was, I'm not even gonna say her name, but I called her, and basically she told me that it was none of my business. And
why did you call her, though?
She was calling like 5 times, and it was early in the morning. He was already gone until 2 a.m. So she called like around 6 a.m. like 5 times, and I'm like, you had to have been hanging out with somebody the night before, because why is she calling you so many times in the morning? So I answered, and I'm like, okay, who are you? And she's like, oh, I'm an artist, mind your business. I'm only talking to Dougie, I'm not talking to you, da da da. And she banged it up on me, she hung up on me. And I just don't believe his story because it just
tell me the most incriminating thing you've caught him doing.
The most incriminating thing I've saw him do is make a dating profile. And in the About Me, it had all the key words that I helped him build his resume with, and he was like selling himself to women. Talking about well-organized, outstanding guy, well-spoken.
You made a dating profile that said well-organized?
Neat and studious and all this stuff.
Did you do that, Mr. Freeman?
Yes, I made a profile, but it wasn't in the intentions on that. It was like, people pay you to be their friend. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, hey, you gonna pay me $200-300 to be your friend? Hey, for a couple hours, I'll do it. You know?
I have the evidence right here, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Freeman, I was right with you. I was right there with you till you say, people pay you to be their friend. How does one come across a person who's looking to pay $200 to $300 for a friend?
Well, they got ads that pop up, and it popped up in my face, and I'm like, oh, this is a nice little thing.
What kind of ad do they have?
People, it's a friend me. It's like be friends and get paid.
Is that true?
I'm like, yo, it's online right now. You can
Is
Google
that true?
I've never heard of that in my life.
I am passionate about my work. I am ambitious and driven. I am highly organized. I'm a people person. I'm a natural leader. I'm results-oriented. I'm an excellent communicator. Man, I hope that isn't a dating site, because you don't sound that interesting. If I was looking for an assistant or something.
She ordered us some clothes online, you know? Like, I didn't get to see the clothes until they came in, and she wanted me to wear it for her birthday. It was 2 pink outfits, couple matching, with Care Bears all over them.
Do you think she's just jealous and insecure?
Yes.
Can you give me another example? Because that one of yelling was pretty good.
Right.
Another example when she's just become jealous and insecure.
All right. Let's say I leave my apartment building. We leave around the same time. She go to school, I go to work. We leave out, right? Now, I hold the door for her, right? Now, there's a female coming behind me into the store. Now, I hold the door for her to come in first. She expect me not to hold the door for the next one behind me. So now, that's a problem with her when I do it. You know, it's like, because I feel like it's a respect thing. Like, it's 2 women coming behind me. I let my woman in. Yeah. I might as well let the door open.
Right.
Now, once I do that, it's the attitude with me. So I look at it like any situation with any female, I could be talking to a female about business. If she don't know about it, it's a problem. And I feel like she ain't got to know everything.
Your boyfriend and girlfriend, not conjoined twins. So dudes don't always want their woman with them. I go places with my girlfriend, don't want my man with me. He don't want to do none of the stuff we want. We gonna turn around and look at clothes on. He has a right to hang with the boys. Now, if it's exclusively, you know, he's never hanging out with you, but he's not supposed to be with you all the time. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
and it's not a sign that he doesn't love you. Go home and look in the mirror. Really, because you're gorgeous. You think she's gorgeous.
Yes, I love this woman to death, though. But, like, it's like controlling situations.
Tell me an example.
All right. Her birthday, right? Now, me, I'm a guy. I'm not really into pink, you know? So she ordered us some clothes online, you know? Like, I didn't get to see the clothes until they came in, and she wanted me to wear it for her birthday. It was...
For her birthday?
Her birthday. It was 2 pink outfits, couple matching, with Care Bears all over them. I'm talking about not just the shirt, the pants had Care Bear right here. You seen the Care Bear, blue, yellow, pink, and I'm like, you want me to wear this? And I didn't wear it. She got mad, upset with me. So I'm like, come on now, Care Bear though, pink though, Army Petite.
Did you want him to wear pink Care Bear matching outfits for your birthday?
Yes, Your Honor, because he's a big fan of Cameron, and Cameron actually made pink poppin' for dudes. So I just figured, you know, I don't know, I figured he'd like it because he likes Cameron. Plus, I always pick out our outfits. Look at what he's wearing today. Thank you, because I did it. I did it. He look good, right? He look good, right? Yeah, okay, I did that. I don't think I asked for too much. Post my music, support me.
With
like
pink
you care,
Care
but you're
Bears?
excited for what I have going on. Be excited. That's it.
I want to know a reason why you don't trust him, because I haven't heard anything yet that makes this brother is suspect.
Okay, Your Honor, if this man claims he loves me like he does, he should want to see me be successful. He should want to see me advance in my career.
Sure.
I'm an artist. I'm always putting out content, and I feel like it's pulling teeth asking him to just promote it, help me put out flyers. I had a show, I had to sell tickets. He would even stand outside.
Do you sing or what?
I rap.
You rap, okay.
Yes, Your Honor. He would even stand outside and pass out the, try and sell the tickets with me. Like, he doesn't even post my music when I put out a brand new song, and he has so many followers. It feels like when I have an event, I have to perform at, he could care less. He's like, I don't really want to go. You sure? That's a small venue. You could do better. Like, he just doesn't care.
Mr. Freeman, are you less than supportive of your girlfriend's career?
I would say if I'm on my phone and I'm doing something, don't expect me to post it right then and there. When I'm doing something, like I'm texting my mother or something, a family member, you know? I'm texting a family member, and she'd be like, post me. I'd be like, I got you later. Post me now.
Take a step back from yourself. Are you a little impatient?
A little bit, but I don't think I asked for too much. I don't think I asked for too much. Post my music, support me.
Well,
act like you care,
Care
act like you're
Bears?
excited for what I have going on. Be excited. That's it.
But she got to understand something, Your Honor. Everything can't happen when you want it to. You know what I'm saying? Everything can't happen when you want it to. And I tell her that every day, like, all right, I'm going to post it. I might post it an hour later. I'm not posting it 2 minutes into my situation that I got going on the phone. You know?
Is an hour later too long?
Yes.
He's lying. He doesn't. He might post it an hour later, but that's it for the rest of the 6 months. He'll post it once for 6 months, and then he'll post it again to shut me up. It's not genuine. It's not coming from the heart. I don't think he really cares. He's worried about his own career, period.
You want $750 for the cost of overtime that you had to pay for a video shoot.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
He's very unsupportive. He's very concerned about his own career. So I had a video shoot that I had to be at, and I gave him the address as to where we were gonna go. I was more concerned about my outfit and getting ready before we got there, and he brought me to a whole different location, like 45 minutes away from the actual location. He claimed that he had no idea that he put in the wrong Broadway junction. There's 2 Broadway junctions in Brooklyn. He went to a whole different one on the whole other side. And he was like, oh, I didn't know. I guess he'll do it another time. But here's the thing, I still had to pay. Like, I did a deposit, and I still had to pay for the people who showed up. The whole crew that showed up for us.
Well, wasn't that just a screw up? And as opposed to didn't care, he didn't get the wrong address on purpose. And you apparently didn't know which one, because you were going to the wrong address with him.
Yeah. And I
was doing my makeup in the car, so I didn't even really pay attention that we was in the wrong... No, I'm not done. We was in the wrong neighborhood. And I just feel like every single month is something new. It's so hard to move forward in our relationship and want to have kids with you if every three weeks is something new. I can't even get a chance to...
What happened 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago, it was an issue about coming here. He didn't want to come here. He was like, oh, you gonna put us out there like that? This is personal stuff. Like, it's always an issue. She's trying to help us.
But you gotta understand something. Let's keep it on the situation where she say, I didn't make it to her video thing in time. No video.
You off the hook about that. Don't worry about it. You were both in the car together. It was her shoot. It was her obligation. And if she should have made it clear which one it was. You didn't know. You weren't driving to the wrong place on purpose. You wanted her to get there.
Do you think this also right though?
No, listen. I'm trying to do you a mad solid here, brother. Be quiet. I'm about to advocate on your behalf. I'm about to cheer for you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go there for you. Look at me. I have seen tacky, tied, trifling, no-count brothers in here, not just brothers, dudes in here with women chasing them around. They are flirting, having break babies, side pieces. Everything is wrong. This brother is a good one.
Yes, Your Honor, yes.
He talks about his rap career. But he does his sanitation gig to bring in right now money, waiting on that someday money. Most don't do that. This guy ain't got no side babies. He's not running around on you. You are mad insecure. Ain't no man gonna put on no pink Care Bear outfit for you. They're just not gonna do it. You have a bit of a high school attachment to the idea of what a boyfriend is. A boyfriend is everything to you, and he wants to be with you all the time and go with you all the time and wear matching outfits with you. That's not what that is. A man that you love and you grow with and you can build with, you don't need to know where he is all the time. You need to know that he is about you and that you can trust him and that you're woman enough to go about on your own if you can't trust him one day. But don't kill him with that connection. Don't put a leash on him and choke him to death with it. You got a good brother here. You've got to be strong in yourself. Good Brothers wants a strong sister who is calm and cool and collected and knows she's a bad chick and know he's going to come home, because that's what he's doing. He's out with his friends sometimes. Who cares? You're both good-looking people. You're intelligent people. You ain't got no kids with nobody. You're educated. I want you to be together so badly, I don't know what to do. Did you hear what I said to you?
Yes, Your Honor. I heard you loud and clear.
I'm gonna tell you something. I give you every book I ever wrote. Just gonna give them to you, all of them.
I'll take them
I give you
all.
the one about emotional intelligence.
Okay.
I give you the one about making marriage work. I'll give you the one about being a great teenage woman. Because please don't lose this brother over here. Please. Please, please, please. Be more of a cheerleader. Rah-rah, support her a little bit, because women can be very hard on themselves about what they do. My husband is like, yeah, I'm the baddest thing ever. You know, it never bothers him. And I'm like, well, maybe. We need a little bit of push, a little bit of and give her a little bit of yours, because it'll mean everything to her. Do you understand that? Yeah. And stay strong on that no ring, no baby thing. Strong on that.
Thank you, Your Honor. See?
And when you get around, if I get her cooled out, don't lose her, because she's fabulous too. Yeah. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Fabulous.
All right, Judge Lynn likes you guys. Okay, she's rooting for you. What's some of your thoughts now and feelings after hearing what you have to say?
I feel like I need to trust him a little bit more and take the leash off of his neck and know my place as his girlfriend and not his best friend as well, and maybe things will get a little bit better.
You think Judge Lynn got through to her a little bit?
Yeah, I think she really put it on her, you know, because I love this woman to death and all, you know, but, you know, I just feel like she needed to hear that from the judge herself instead of hearing it from me.
Right. Judge, today's case is what are you doing?
She says he has anger issues. She says she thinks he's gay, but she's been with him for 5 years. I don't know what to tell you.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Gabrielle Buffington and Joseph Sanders. The two of you have been together for 5 years. You're 26 and 28. You don't have any children together, and neither one of you have any children from previous relationships. You don't want to be together anymore. Ms. Buffington, you are suing Mr. Sanders for $3,000 for a windshield because you say he threw a chair through the windshield of your car. Mr. Sanders, you are countersuing Ms. Buffington because you say she bleached your clothes after an argument. So we're going to get to that momentarily, but before we do, Ms. Buffington, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here today?
Your Honor, I'm in love with a guy that loves guys. I had a stranger at the beginning of my relationship. I had a stranger that came, knocked on my people door and said, hey, he was trying to warn me that Joseph was gay and he had a mental issue, but I didn't believe him.
And he had a what issue?
A mental issue, like something wrong with his brain. And I didn't believe him because he was perfectly sane to me, you know?
That wasn't it. That wasn't it. No, that wasn't it.
What do you say happened?
Nah, that wasn't it. That guy, no. That guy ain't come there for that. The truth
What did
is,
that guy come there for?
The guy came there because of a previous ex. The ex was stalking. And she sent the guy to her door.
Yeah.
So the ex sent her cousin to her door to put stuff in her people's ear to try to make her not
Your Honor.
fool with me no more. But she took it and then she ran with it.
I don't know who did what to whom.
Your Honor.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm breaking it down to you.
Hang on.
So
There
see,
was
that
an
guy, he ain't come there for to say none of that.
Right.
He ain't come there for that.
He came.
See what I'm saying? He might have said that, but this is what I'm trying to tell you.
He's just trying to start trouble.
He was trying to start confusion because the ex was like, hey, cuz, I know where they at. Go over here.
Go ahead.
And he went,
Your
I wasn't
Honor.
there.
And get
he
in
went
her
to
ear.
the
I'll
door.
get to you.
Right, and then he went to the, that's what happened. You see what I'm saying? But he couldn't even put no stamp on that. Because, you know, the female love me. I don't know nothing about that right there she talking about.
Okay.
Because I apply pressure.
Do women love you?
You can see she here right now.
Okay.
You know.
Well, we know she loves you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I can't.
Ms. Buffington, what do you have to say?
Your Honor, me and him was making love one day, and he called me daddy. And I'm like, hold up, wait, I'm a girl. You know, you don't call me daddy.
Did you call her daddy during
She don't know what I said.
Daddy.
She just been building that since I done fell back off of her. You know what I'm saying? You know how they is. They gotta have some kind of scenario when they getting their feelings and y'all on bad terms or something. I don't know where that come from, that story. She always
So she's
said,
making it up.
Even if I did, what the problem?
You call me daddy,
Should
but
feel
I'm a
like
girl.
something. You should feel like something. I mean, at least I ain't call you another female or nothing like that.
Right.
You know
No,
what I'm saying?
some other woman's name.
I mean, I don't
And then I go in his phone and I found buku apps. He talking and trying to engage in relations with transgender men.
That's somebody was in my phone, used my phone, y'all. I got.
Your
look,
Honor,
let me
I have
tell you.
evidence. I have
Let me tell
evidence.
you. Even
May you
if,
give this to her, please?
Let me tell you something.
Thank you.
Even if that's true, it don't matter. That
Even
ain't got,
if that's true, it doesn't matter
it
what.
don't matter because let me tell you something. People, you can't control what people see you. You can't control what type of people talk to you or what type of people try to engage with you.
So whoever's hitting on you doesn't mean that you want to hit on
ain't
the
got
back.
nothing to do with me. You can't control. It's 2020. You
But
can't
in
control
every-
what people.
in every
This not
conversation-
1979.
In every conversation,
This not.
he
We in
wrote
2020.
those men. He
You
wrote
don't-
those men. He
you
said,
know what I'm
hey,
saying?
beautiful to those guys.
You see?
He said, hey, you're my soulmate to those guys. It's not like they're writing him. He's going out the way to write them.
That's what I'm saying,
yes,
though.
He is.
That's what I'm saying. You can't control who.
Could you give that to Mr. Sanders? I was too distraught to look at it all.
So I'm like,
huh? You do not.
Ain't already know that. So yeah, so you know. So
Look, you look at it.
I've seen it. I seen it. I know what this is.
Because you wrote it.
Yeah. So.
Was that you in the mirror?
Yeah, that's me.
Why do people do that?
I don't know.
How you have to? No, you did it. So tell me why.
Oh, I don't know.
It doesn't have
I
anything
don't know
gay
why
and
people
not
do
gay,
that.
but you naked.
Yeah.
You went to what? What?
I don't know why people do that. I mean, they ask for stuff and people.
And you sent it.
Resend it how
So
they want to
guy.
resend it.
So, guy.
I understand we have your mother, Mrs. Buffington, the other by phone. Chantel Buffington, are you there? By Skype, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Mrs. Buffington, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. There's a little delay. What do you want me to tell? What do you want to tell me about this relationship?
This relationship is very unhealthy. It's toxic. It's dysfunctional. Joe can be very disrespectful. That's why he's not welcome in my home. He's not a stand-up type dude. What man that claims to love a woman would have her sleeping in a vehicle in the cold, in the snow, in the rain, when she has a family, she has somewhere to be warm and secure and safe. And she needs to know that she deserves more. She's worth more. And she's going to always have that in me.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mrs. Buffington. I appreciate that. Now, Mr. Sanders,
Exactly.
your response to that would be what?
Exactly. I mean, that was beautiful. But the point of it is, you got a daughter, right?
No.
No, I'm talking about her. I ain't talking about you. I don't know what you got now, man. I don't know what you got.
Okay, all right, there you go. Thank you.
You got a daughter, right? Now, you just spoke about how your daughter deserved this and that. You got a house, right? If somebody, you get your daughter with somebody, and you got a house, and they tell your daughter, hey, why don't you go home? I'm going to go over yonder. And your daughter insists on saying, no, I'm just going to stay with you and do what I got to do.
A man is going to say
hold
no.
on. Right then, your daughter made the decision to go through the struggle and not do what you're talking about. You take what you take in your body. Nobody make you eat what you eat.
Mr. Sanders, I caught about a third of that.
You feel what I'm saying?
Actually, I don't.
If you got a house and you don't want to go to it, ain't nobody forcing you not to go to it. If you want to sleep in the cold,
I got you, Mr. Sanders. I got you now. I got you now, Mr. Sanders.
Yeah.
I got stuff.
Yeah.
His point succinctly is, I didn't make you stay in the car. You could have gone home to your mama if you want to. What is your response to that?
Okay, so you could have went inside. That's even worse.
Mr. Sanders, please, contain yourself.
He didn't like being outside of my mom's house, so he had us sleeping outside of a hotel in the in the freezing, ice outside and everything. He didn't want to go nowhere else. He was, baby, I want to spend all night with you. No, I don't want to go nowhere else, because he was trying to keep up with me. He wanted to know everything I was doing. So therefore, okay, I cook. I'm going inside my mom's house to cook and bring you food. I'm going in her house bringing buckets of water with towel and soap so you can wash yourself.
Be quiet and let her speak.
You can wash yourself. Yeah, I made that choice to do that with him because you said you loved me and you was gonna die with me. So if I'm gonna go through a struggle, I'm gonna go through it with my future husband.
So what she's saying, hush. I'm listening. What she's saying is this: I didn't go to my mama's because I picked you over her. That's what she's saying. I picked you over her.
Okay, my point. Her mother don't get that. You looking at it like...
I got that. I understood what she said.
But she's explaining as if
You're too caught up in that. Let's leave that alone.
Unhealthy for her to do. I didn't make anything. You have a choice.
I got that part.
Remind you, I do everything on my own.
Oh, be quiet, Mr. Sanders. Be quiet, Mr. Sanders.
I don't make noise.
Be quiet, Mr. Sanders.
Just like
I got you.
Same thing.
I got you.
So
Your problem is you don't know when to stop.
But I
only have a certain period of time.
I feel you, but I bought the speaker because I want
Get
it.
out. Right now, get out. You say he doesn't think before he does things, and you have an example that you had $13 to your name, and my man went out and bought a Bluetooth speaker. Tell me about that.
Mind you, we had paid our rent, we paid our bills. He get paid every day, but at the beginning of the day, we had $13. He came home, he had $16, let's be honest. He had $16. He came home with a Bluetooth speaker. I'm like, hey, where's the $13? We could have got red beans and rice, cornbread, and a pack of chicken. Pack of chicken for 2 people, like, no more than $5, so we could have made a meal. He got mad. Man, it's $13. It's $13. What we gonna do with $13? I said, it could have been in eat or gas money or anything. But he bought a Bluetooth speaker.
Mr. Sanders, what do you have to say about that?
Can I speak, please, Your Honor? I'm asking.
You want to be smart? I just asked you a question, so what do you think?
I don't want to talk and then I get cut, you know what I'm saying? So I had $13. I work every day. I needed music for the job. That's what keep me going through. I ain't worried about food. I come up from nothing. I come from fortunate, non-fortunate. I ain't worried about how I eat. Mine's gonna eat. In my house, we don't get food. I don't care if we got $2 left. Period. That's something she should never worry about. Shouldn't have worried about it then, because guess what? I pay the bills. I take care of her. She don't go without nothing. I buy her clothes. I buy anything. She ain't have to work 6 months. I told her she ain't have to.
He made
me
stop working.
I ain't make her. I said you ain't have to. You could have went. But you said, okay, you went along with that. So once you go along with that, that's cool.
Gotcha, Mr.
Just
Sanders.
like in the car.
It's accurate.
Just like
I got you.
Same thing.
I got you.
So
Your problem is you don't know when to stop.
But I bought the speaker.
only have a certain period of time.
I feel you, but I bought the speaker because I want it.
Get out. Right now, get out. I don't know what it is. 10 years ago, I would have put up with that, but I can't take it no more. You turn 60 years old, your time is too precious. I don't know what's wrong with you, Miss Buffington. If my mama had, what are you doing in the car with this dude? He's got pictures over there. He's got his situation all out in the mirror, taking pictures, talking to, dudes and this, that, and the other thing. And you worry about he's gonna be my future husband, and I'm not gonna eat, and I'm gonna stay in the car.
Like that at first.
I am talking.
I'm sorry.
What kind of sense does it make for you to stick with a dude that has thrown up so many red flags in your direction? How much sense does it make? What kind of sense does it make for you to stick with a dude that has thrown up so many red flags in your direction? How much sense does it make?
I give people the benefit of the doubt, and I believe anybody can change. I have a good heart. When I met him, I thought he was God sent, but I was tricked by the devil.
You believe he likes men?
No, I just started thinking that. I mean, other people told me and tried to warn me, but he never gave me proof. He never gave me...
But you showed me those pictures.
That's recent. That's like a month old. That's recent. That was the proof I needed to end the relationship.
So
it came from him.
Are you ending the relationship?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank God. So you want $3,000 because he put a chair through the window of your car. Tell me about that.
I was at his job, and he was telling me he worked at tire shops, like around Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and he was telling me him and his boss made a decision to go to another location. I said, why didn't you communicate that with me? Because I'm waking up 3 o'clock in the morning driving you. I'm waking up for it. He get mad and say, I do what I want to do or whatever. He got out the passenger car side. I'm trying to talk to him, and every time we talk, he get the arguing. So he takes the chair they sit on and chunks it at my car windshield. And it could have broke. It just made a big old crack, and I had to get it repaired. But
how much was the repair cost?
Altogether, like $1,000 something. But
what you suing him for $3 grand for?
Cause he broke my my door as well. He took it and he was kicking it.
Excuse me, Judge. He wants to come back and apologize.
All right, let's see it.
There he is.
Mr. Sanders, you had something you want to say to me?
Yes, I apologize for the interruptions during your courtroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was just explaining myself in court.
We understand. You know, Mr. Sanders, I understood what you were saying.
Yeah.
All 7 times that you said each thing that you said. You have to understand that repeating and getting increasingly aggressive does not convince anybody of a thing other than you're obnoxious or you cannot pay attention. One of those 2 things happens. I'm glad you could. The only reason I let you come back is she's looking for $3 grand from you. You're looking for $1,000 from her. If you're not here, all I hear is her side of the story, and bang, you don't have no money. I don't like to do that to people, even though people aren't respectful of me. You with me?
Okay.
All righty. So she said that you threw a car through her windshield and broke the door. Do you have a different version of that story?
I mean, I didn't break, I threw something, but I didn't actually break the windshield. I just damaged the door.
You were mad and you threw something. Now, do you have proof that he did actually break the windshield?
I have a receipt.
Let me see the receipt. First, let him see it, and then let me see it. Well, that was a quick look. Yeah. Somebody trying to get $3,000 from me, I'd be all up and down it.
I mean, I
wasn't much to see.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to know what this was for?
I mean, $3,000.
You probably had your girlfriend over here. Let's get a receipt and write this down. Mr. Sanders, you say she bleached your clothes. You tell me about that.
Well, we was already in the argument that day. So I go to light the cigarette, I go to the backyard. She in the house, I see all this stuff down here in the mud, and in the rain, then it look like it's bleach, it smells. So I go back in there, I turn up. I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Then I put $1,000, but I got good stuff. This ain't no shoe department or nothing.
It was good stuff. Yeah, like what kind of stuff? Give me an example.
Over 1,000. I'm talking about Jordan, Puma, RSX. No.
You had name brand stuff. Did you tear up his stuff?
He had 5 pieces of clothing, you know.
See what I'm saying?
But I mean, the way prices goes, you can have 1 piece of clothing, 1,000. That's easy. Are you done with her? Mr. Sanders, are you done with her?
Oh, I'm straight.
You done?
Yeah, I'm good. Either way, I'm good.
It's time to roll.
Yes, ma'am.
Do we understand that?
Yes,
it's time to roll.
Right.
Here's what I got to say to you. You have to be an intelligent person. You have to be a person that is responsible for every decision that you make. When people show who they show, you have to take that for what it is. You got warned from the beginning. Then you went and looked through his social media. You found what you found, and you didn't still, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
you keep making the wrong mistake because no matter, you got 90 items of proof that this ain't work, but you love them a little bit, so you ignore them and you keep going. Women do that all the time. I don't know what's wrong with us. I really don't. If you see it ain't working, if you see it ain't cool, if he's taking you places you don't want to go, either emotionally, physically, or financially, you got to rock and roll. I couldn't be hungry and have a guy with Bluetooth. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. What do you want to say, Mr. Sanders?
So you talking to her, but what I'm supposed to do?
When I'm finished talking to her, I'll talk to you if you give me a chance. Now I'm talking to you. You're obnoxious and you're rude. And you should stop being obnoxious and rude. You want to interrupt me talking to her because you say, why aren't you talking to me? Had you stood there and had any sense, you would wait till I came around to you. $1,000 in favor of Miss Buffington, $1,000 in favor of Mr. Sanders, cancels each other out, and I'm gone. This matter is adjourned.
So are you really done?
Yeah, I'm finished. He has anger issues. He's very irresponsible. And a lot of people try to warn me, people that he knew, try to warn me that he was gay or whatever. Cause I think he's down low. I don't think he's bisexual. He wants a man. So it's just a wrap.
All right, so tell me how you're feeling after, you know, speaking with Judge Lynn. She kind of lost patience with you there.
Oh, I'm good.
I mean, you're not sure what you want. If you want to stay, you want to go, you love her, do you not?
No, she don't want to stay. I just go. It's not nothing to think about. She wanted me to stay, I stay, but now I'm straight.
Follow us on Instagram for additional content from this case and preview our next all-new episode.